be a wise guy, you can do it anyway. You want to be a strong man, you can do it anyway. You want to be an Indian chief, cowboy, you can do it in the ring. You can't do it in the mall.
The most electrifying line in sports entertainment today. If you smell what The Rock is cooking, hate me if you can survive if I let you. I'm figuring and thinking there's nothing gonna stop the Macho Man Randy Savage now. I'm the man, I'm the icon, and yes, you can't bow. I am God.
The number one show on the net that leads to the best in your head like Goldberg Net. For the punks and the perverts, this is how it works with Terry Funk and Knox Baker. Check Isman and Barbie, they got the cheap seats, so sit back and have a seat. They got questions from the fans, in your head is the band from Australia to Japan. Shake down the road, get back the back stroke up the Mississippi.
We are bigger, we are faster, and we are all night long. All you idiots, punks, perverts, and fools, be sure and tune in and listen to this show.
Boom! And we are live here once again at In Your Head Wrestling Radio on the internet icon, the pride of the Pilgrims, the most honest man in all of podcasting, handsome Jackie Jones, along with my right-hand man, my audio soulmate, and the enforcer of the Headyverse.
1 inch biceps, the power goat, the boss baby, the man who tells you what to do, the king of all the marks, and bah! How about that? I think I forgot. It's been so long I forgot how to do my introduction.
Intra's not been on for 72 weeks, but now he has finally returned home to the Headyverse. He's
72 weeks.
72 weeks without the intra. He's been playing hardball.
You were a year younger last time I talked.
I know. Now I'm an old man.
Mm-hmm.
You know how old I am?
You would be, is it 49?
48.
Oh, 48.
Boom! I've gone au natural. No more just for men. Later tonight at some point in time, I've been saving this for a long time. This is a birthday gift from Jason Mitton. It was specifically to open on In Your Head. If people want to see me open presents, last week on Without Your Head, he sent me 2 boxes, one for Without Your Head, one for In Your Head. I'm wearing one of the shirts that I received on the Without Your Head one, but probably inappropriate. So, but you can might be able to find it out if you look at some other videos.
I don't think you need a probably on that. No.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna wear it, but so I took a picture with both shirts on, and I immediately lost 8 friends on Facebook, and then I got like a couple messages. Most people thought it was funny, but some people were like actually pissed about it, which I find comical. That anyone would listen to the show and be pissed about something so you know, obviously stupid. And so I decided, well, you know what? I'm going to wear this shirt on the show.
On the one where that just keeps losing all viewers.
Exactly. I think it's hilarious.
What are you just going to kill the territory?
Yeah, let's burn it to the ground. Jackson says the best shirt ever. Yeah, Jonathan Jackson. That's why he's my boy.
Mm-hmm. He was so offended he subscribed.
That's right. So all you idiots, punks, perverts, and fools out there, hit the like button. Boom. Like the fuck out of this show. not just like it, but love it, subscribe, share it out. And if you want to help support the show, join the Headyverse. It starts at only $3 a month, or you can also super chat into the show. I have some new stickers, wrestling stickers. So anyone who sends in $10 or more tonight will get some random stickers. We'll pick them out on the show.
Jack,
Mhm.
I realize we're on the road to WrestleMania, but
So you're on this road.
I've never thought I'd be so disgusted while I was on the road to
Really?
WrestleMania. I'm finding it very hard to even watch WWE programming.
Yeah, well, I felt that way for the last 6 years. So.
Well, I mean, just everything that's in light of the wake of Vince McMahon's
I agree.
unveiling.
Andrew. So I just didn't like the product for years, so I stopped watching it. But there's a difference between just not enjoying it and then just feeling like skeevy, being like, do I want to? Not even like, do I enjoy it or not? But it's like, do I feel like a good human being, or do I feel like a piece of garbage? Even supporting this in any way.
Yes. So it's like all these years of supporting WWE to watch wrestling in some form and fashion. We've been putting money in the pockets of Vince McMahon to a certain extent.
Of course,
And
yeah. I mean, there's no way around it. If you're watching the show or buying a pay-per-view or getting the network, even if it's $5 a month, I mean, it's still
it's something.
going there. Yep.
But it's just I hear everything that's happening, and it's like it doesn't even make me mad that I get spoilers anymore. It's just like I'm finding it hard to like tune into the television. It's not like I don't like the performers. It's just it's really left a bad taste in my mouth as far as this whole thing. I mean,
yeah, and it's, to go back, yeah, and you think about all the stuff that's happened in the past, like Kiss My Ass Club, him telling people you got to learn to eat shit and like it, and you're like, wow, this is. I mean, I always have. I think now some people I think try to beat their chest and they're like, oh, well, no one's surprised. I knew this all along. And I think that's a bunch of bullshit. For one thing, if you did know that all along and you were like, I'm totally fine with it, then
why didn't you
like,
tell
well,
the
what does
authorities?
that say about you? And but now, is anyone surprised Vince McMahon had affairs? No. But if you're not surprised by the level of this, then like you're like, I don't know, either like a maniac or
Yeah, there's you might want to have your head checked. I mean, it's really crazy stuff. I always kind of figured he was kind of a sick person, but
Sure.
I never thought to this degree.
Yeah, even like most of the wrestlers, for the most part, there's a few exceptions, unfortunately, but most people are pretty much on the same board on this.
And I was really just like back in the past, I was always like, man, this guy, he's nonstop with putting on bad programming just because it suits the way that he likes. And I was like, what a butthole. But now I found out it's even worse than that.
Yeah,
it's way worse than that.
We've talked about it ever since the first year, like because one of our first guests was J.J. Dillon, and we've talked about his book for years, and I think you've seen so many examples of Vince liking to Test was the example, I think, and other people in the J.J. Dillon book, where he would give a guy like a push for a certain extent, and then he liked to pull the rug out of him, and like basically try to ruin people's careers or their lives. And this was like something that I always said got off on, but I didn't mean like literally, but it probably was literal. And you heard stories about all kind the Fink liking to make him, like they would pick on him so bad he would cry and all these things. And it's like it went beyond just I think I always was aware he was a cruel guy, and he enjoyed taking advantage of people who really wanted to be there and things like that. But it went beyond just even the people in the wrestling. It went on to like the sexual side, and it's just something that permeated the whole man's life, I think.
Yeah. And it's like, I am like intrigued by some of the stuff that's happening on the television, but it's like it's really just hard to like want. I want to get into it, It's like I love The Rock. I like Roman Reigns, and I want to see like people rise up, like Eli Drake and everything. And it's like, man, this is really just kind of killed my love for wanting to support WWE, even though I know it's ran by different people at this point. But
yeah, but how much of it did a lot of these people know?
Yeah, that too. I think it's kind of impossible for people who are still there who did not know a lot of this stuff. I mean, I'm sure they didn't know every little detail, but they had to have known some of this stuff.
It's a weird thing because like I get this. I'm not stupid. Like there's only so much you could do because you're going to get fired. But if you knew everything, like it from everything I've read, it's pretty obvious that most people, pretty much everyone there, knew that he gave the girl a fake job. It was his girlfriend. He gave her made up a fake job for. So people knew that. Okay, I could see looking the other way for that. You know what I mean? But if you knew like they were raping her in the room and all this stuff, like you don't want to overlook that, or the stuff with Ashley Massaro. And then, now they've named maybe Stephanie like was part of that cover up. And it's like, I don't want to support something if like people were not just like, oh, he likes to have an affair, whatever. But if they're looking over crimes and helping cover them up, that's a much different thing.
Yeah. I feel bad about the Ashley Massaro stuff because I think when it was first, reported, I didn't really think a whole lot of it. I didn't think.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people did.
We get a lot of these crazy stories in wrestling, and it's just like majority of them are made up, and at the time this happened, I wasn't sure what to think, whether I believed it was true or what. But now that all of this stuff has come out, it's really kind of vindicated her and really made it plausible that this may in fact have happened to her.
Looks, Johnny Ace has come out and in a written affidavit, whatever, says that it did, or at least he doesn't know if it did, but it was reported.
He knew
she reported to the company, and they basically covered it up.
Mm-hmm. I think that's all he's willing to admit at this point. As far as
I don't know. I think he's just going to say anything, to be honest.
Eventually, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying eventually the floodgates are going to come open. I think whenever they start, I think they're going to make a deal with him.
Yeah, and the guys. Look, I don't. A rat is very low to me, but do I feel bad for Vince if his cohort like turns state evidence on him? No.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't think highly of either person. So.
Yeah, I don't think highly of either of them, but I would want the one who was responsible for this environment to exist to pay for what they have done. And so, and I know it's going to be difficult to get this person. So if one brokers a deal, then good on them, I guess. But yeah, but I hate to start it out like that, so depressing. But I'm just trying to feel the fans in.
If you just start up, well, Raw was great or whatever, it's like kind of looks like a crazy person or something. I don't know.
This is my roundabout way of telling everybody I didn't watch Raw.
I haven't. The only Raw I've watched in years was that one when this Punk had come back. So.
Now I did watch Dynamite from last week. There was no Collision, I believe. I did miss Rampage. I haven't seen Rampage.
Yeah, I'm behind on Rampage and Collision. The Dynamite, the one where Sting won was that last week when Sting won the tag belts? Or was that the week before?
No, that was the week before because everybody was upset this week about the Darby Allin
I saw
promo.
Dynamite this week.
Oh, well, Darby Allin came out and he was talking to the Young Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
And he was saying that they didn't believe in him and they didn't even want him in the company, and that there was another EVP who got him into the company, and he didn't mean Kenny Omega. And then the fans
I've
started
heard people
chanting.
talk about this, both Meltzer and Cornette's, but I did not see it. But just
the
for
fans
people
started
know,
chanting for Cody.
I've been out a lot for my birthday, different events.
Yeah, and happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
Which was yesterday, but
Right.
But yeah, so that's another thing that kind of goes into like wanting to watch WWE is I don't want to watch Cody Rhodes like have his dream storyline play out, and I totally hate that guy. I mean, he's no Vince McMahon, but
Yeah.
I still don't like him very much.
It is too bad because I thought the previous in the week, I actually didn't see this week's Dynamite. I thought the previous week's Dynamite was actually one of the best Dynamites. I thought it was a great show.
Oh, that
Bookended
was,
by
yeah.
two amazing. You had the Hangman Page versus Swerve match, which was fantastic, and they finally did what I was been saying for a long time: don't fight the audience. This time they went full force. Hangman the heel and Swerve the babyface. Great double turn in the match. And as much as I keep talking about Swerve, like this has been a career making angle or feud for Swerve, I also have to give props to Hangman. And I think it's a career saving, a career redeeming angle for Hangman. And his heel turn at the end was so good where everyone just assumed. So it goes time limit and Swerve's like, we need 5 more minutes. And you just assume he's going to say, yeah, let's do 5 more minutes. And Hangman's just like, no, you had to beat me. And I was like, God damn, that's a great, simple angle. Perfect stuff. So that was fantastic. And then Sting winning the tag belts. I was a huge fan. And I thought I've seen most people like this, but I did see some people were. The thing is, some people just hate the Young Bucks no matter what they do, but I like their heel run. And I thought this was a great beat down the camp. Very old school, came out with the white suits, beat up Sting after his big moment, and Darby and his kids, and got the blood all over him. A great angle. So internet dropped out. He'll be back on here in a second. So while he's doing that, I won't open this whole thing here. I'll wait for intro here. But in your head. Boom. What does this say? To Jack, keep it clean for me. Whoa. Open on in your head. I wonder what that means. Keep it clean for me. Now, if people didn't watch me opening his last gift box, it was some weird shit in there. This shirt I'm wearing, there's male chastity cages that you put on your hoo-ha so you can't get an erection. I mean, there was just some crazy ass stuff. I ain't gonna spoil it. Jackson has watched it multiple times on loop. Had to, stop a couple of times because he had, had to get the plastic bag. But he'll attest great stuff. All right, I'm gonna put this down here. I'll wait till Intra's back. I saw the box. Weird man. That weird man, that bearded Intra. Nothing weird about that. I agree. It's pretty cool. Did Intra shoot his TV when they made the Cody chants? Damn. Cody, Cody, Cody. How many boxes? The Cody stuff's weird because I will never deny that I think he's a good wrestler. I don't, but I don't like I left AEW. That all aside, he is. It to me, it hurt. It didn't hurt his character at all to the majority of the audience. He's super over, and I won't deny that, because I do think there's people in the wrestling world that are guilty of this, where they'll take their personal opinion of a wrestler or performer and then they'll put it over all the audience. So it's like, I don't like okay, we'll just say Jim Cornette doesn't like, Kenny Omega, doesn't like Orange Cassidy, doesn't like these guys, doesn't like John Moxley. And then he'll say that the whole audience like hates these guys. And it's like, no, you hate these guys. You can't watch a show and see the audience, going ballistic for I mean, Moxie's always over, Orange is always over, and be like, oh yeah, everyone hates these guys. It's just ridiculous. So Cody is mega over to the crowd. You can't deny that. And he's a great performer. I'll never deny that. I like to watch his matches. But after all this stuff, and I know wrestling isn't your quote unquote real, but I can't help but see him and just think, what a phony. Because, for years it was, anti-WWE, anti-Triple H, starts his own promotion, goes back, and then it's like, oh, Triple H is my favorite wrestler of all time. And I was like, so all the stuff you said before was lies, or you're lying now. So it just is it's just not, it's hard for me to really get into that. And then Punk's the same way. I was willing to give it a shot, him coming back to WWE, but when he was just like, this is my home, I was like, this is too far. You can't, I'm not even going to go into all of it. Everyone knows how he left the company and all the stuff he said for the last 10 years. And then he just walks in. He's like, this is my home. I've been away from home. I never want to leave here. Like, come on, give me a break. And that's a guy that, I mean, it really ruins his character if like he's just a total phony. It's not like he's the Hulkster or something. You expect the Hulkster to make up long tales and lie to us. Let's see. Lexar, how many boxes of Kleenex did Inter go through when he heard Scott D'Amore was fired? Honestly, I think this is so stupid of the company. For the first time in literally years, maybe a decade, they finally got buzz again. I thought it would be impossible for TNA to ever get buzz again, and they started to get buzz. And apparently super well liked by the wrestlers. And then they fire Scott D'Amore. They lie about what happened, saying that it was mutual, and they actually fired him. They told the rest of the roster, like, I don't know, they just lied to everybody. And now we've seen like all the roster on Twitter, like putting up hourglasses, like time's ticking. And then the one guy, like, he re-signed, but they're saying that they just like he didn't want to re-sign, but they just used the clause in the contract to renew it. And I get that's in there, right? But it's never going to be a good atmosphere if your roster are people who are signed against their will. They don't want to be here, and you just make them keep wrestling. Is it like Josh Alexander maybe? So anyway, they've really destroyed all the goodwill that Scott D'Amore has built the last year with the fans, with the roster, and it's going to be hard to get that back because it's almost impossible for them to get it in the first place. I mean, look at AEW. I mean, I'm an AEW fan, but there's no denying that it hurt the company once we saw cracks like with the CM Punk stuff, the splintered locker room, people tweeting stuff. Before that, everyone was working together, and it definitely hurt the look of the company. And this will do the same. Let's see. Damn. I won't repeat this by Patrick Howe, but you guys get the ideas. Thumbs up the video. I'm not sure in what reference that is to, but I agree. Thumbs up. All right, Insured plugged his computer back into the wall. Apparently, he unplugged the computer. He thought the power went out, but he unplugged all the house power. It's coming back in. The best shit ever. Oh, shirt. Yeah, it is a pretty sweet shirt. Oh, yeah, wrestling. Who is this young damsel? Quost LPA. I remember this. Well, thank you, Quost. How do I say your name? Quost? What's up, Pettyverse? What's up? On time. That's right, Oberstar. New season of In Your Head. Oh, shit. In Your Head is playing now. Hell yeah, boy. Not sure who that is, but he's a good man. Or woman, I guess. I don't know this story. Didn't Vince tell SD Jones to kick Tony the Atlas out of his house when Tony was homeless? I don't know that story, but I would not say it's out of character. Coast LPA. What's LPA stand for? You had it right 2 weeks ago. You know. I like to pretend I don't know what's going on. Coast LPA. Coast to coast. Maybe interest baking food in the oven again. It could be. Maybe he's baking biscuits. Low profile artist. All right, I like this. I thought it was like golf, but that's LPG, I think. Yeah, there's no G in LPA. Low profile artist Coast. All right, we got it. Waiting for the interest. See, the thing is, so it's my birthday year. But no, so my birthday was yesterday, but you know, people like to go out different days, or we can't go all at the same time. So I've been very busy this last week doing different things for my birthday. So I did not see to be honest, I didn't see any wrestling for the last week. I haven't seen wrestling since Dynamite 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I get it. I should watch everything. I host a show for 20 years. I get it. But I didn't. So if I'm here by myself, it's a little hard to talk about anything. Gotta wait for the intro here to plug his computer back into the wall. And he's got to make sure no one's getting phone calls so he can get the internet booted up. He goes, you know, when it connects to the modem, he's on dial-up, but he'll get here eventually. What a loser. What's no way to talk about Mighty Lexar. He's a good man. He's mighty. He's letting it all hang out. He's the mighty Lexar. That was Mr. Mintone. By the way, give us a like, subscribe, join the Headyverse. While we're here, let me run down some of these. Run down as I go over, not like run these people down to the ground like they're worthless. But if you join the Headyverse, and I know I'm not posted some new stuff, but I've got a new system. I'm going to start posting the original episodes unedited, and I'm going to get them set up so they premiere on, I don't know what's a good day, folks out there, for new episodes of Original In Your Heads to premiere for you. What would be a good day? The weekend? But anyway, let's go over these fine folks, because this stuff costs a lot of money now to run this live show, to keep all the archives up. It also takes a lot of time. And so here we go. Hall of Famer Steven Simmons, the OG, Mikey B. Vic Schiavone, Dadpool on YouTube, The Geek Getaway, Tech Dingoes, all our Headyverse members. You get a thank you guys, and our producers, El Santos World and Brian Matthew Cluttar. Booyah! Whatever happened to El Santo Loco? He's on Facebook, but I think he's one of the fellows that's mad that I like AEW. It's weird because you think he would be but no, he hates AEW. And I think he's mad that I like it. What can I say? I don't know. I dig it. Let's see. This is ignoramus. Has nothing to do with the podcast. Coast LPA, why isn't he like a Triple H Supermark? Yes, he is. He is the Triple A Supermark. Booyaka! No, man. Well, this was a good show, guys. Want to thank you guys for tuning in your head this week. I think we really covered all the news. Join us next week when we return for episode 2 of the new season. Well, let's see. Who might as well open this? I don't know. Does anyone want to come in here and talk to me? Or else I'm just going to take off. I don't want to be an asshole, but I haven't seen wrestling for weeks. It's been, I've been doing stuff for my birthday. So that's true. We can ask questions. Let's go to some of these questions on the group. Good call, XR. And I don't say that often. Good call, XR. But credit where credit is due. Nikhil wants to know. According to WWE, AJ Styles is no longer in the OC. What are your favorite memories of AJ Styles with the OC? None. I cannot stand. I like AJ Styles, but for the love of all that is holy, I cannot stand Gallows and Anderson. They are the shits. On this day in wrestling history, the Harris Twins defeat the Mamalukes to become WCW World Tag Champions 25 years ago today. Okay. No question, just letting us know, I guess. Remembering Mr. Perfect, Curt Hennig, who passed away 21 years ago today. Damn. That's crazy. What's weird is I saw the other day, I think he was 45. So he died, 3 years younger than I am right now. It's very strange for me to think about. Huge fan of Mr. Perfect. I was a big fan of so I watched the last, few years of the AWA. So I didn't see their glory days, but I did probably see some of their last shining moments, and that was like the Midnight Rockers versus Playboy Buddy Rose and Loverboy. What was his name? Shit. I met him too. Anyway, that was great stuff. And then Curt Hennig and Nick Bockwinkel. They had an amazing match where Curt Hennig wins the AWA title with the roll of dimes. So that was probably 2 of the last real big shining moments of the AWA. So he was just Curt Hennig then. And then to see the Mr. Perfect stuff. Vignettes are fantastic. This is something AEW should do. Not saying that they should do Mr. Perfect, but they should do vignettes. It would get these people over before they even come on. Look, so they signed this bounty hunter guy. And for weeks, they established him as a complete jobber on TV, never won one single match. And then they say they signed him. Now, it's going to be really hard to build him up out of this hole of being a job guy if you plan on doing anything with him. Same thing with Queen, whatever her name is, Queen Amidala or whatever. Instead of doing that, what if you did a 1 minute video or 2 minute video, whatever, vignette for 3 weeks of the bounty hunters coming. Explain to us who this guy is. Then he debuts, and you're like, oh, yeah, I've been waiting to see this guy. He's over right away because he's established with the audience. Is it guaranteed he'll get over? Because you got Kurt Hennig got over with vignettes. $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase got over with vignettes. Carlito Cool got over with vignettes. On the reverse of that, you have Outback Jack, who didn't get over. So it's not guaranteed, but when any of these people first debut, after seeing the vignettes for weeks, you at least know who they are. And you have a better shot of doing something with them, as opposed to them debuting completely cold, especially when you're going to do, when these guys just lose for weeks before you even say they sign. Another thing where these would come in really handy is when they bring in these luchadors from Mexico, from CMLL, and they just assume everyone knows who they are. I have no idea who they are. Show a vignette, a couple minute vignette. Doesn't have to. I'm not saying show a 20-minute video. A minute or two, some highlights of them from Mexico. Explain to us who they are. Show some cool stuff they've done. Same thing with these Japanese guys. I'm sure they could get some footage from New Japan to establish these people. It's really simple stuff. It would really help. Now, I get there's an audience who follows every wrestling in the world, and that's great. I'm not saying that's bad. And it's not, and they've shown these vignettes will not be a detriment to them. So some folks automatically know Okada or whoever it is, all these Japanese guys, because they watch New Japan. So it's a big deal to them, and that's great. And I'm not against bringing these people in. All I'm asking is show me a vignette to explain to me and other people who aren't familiar with them who they are. It's not going to hurt the fans who already do know who they are. It's, the people like, oh yeah, they might would help you get excited. I think like, yeah, this is, whoever, and Yuji Nagata, and this is some stuff that he's done. And I can't wait for my friends to see this guy. And then people like me, I know Yuji Nagata from like WCW or something, but I hadn't seen him in forever. Like, oh wow, this is cool. This is why this is important. That's why this match is important. That's why this person is important. Easy stuff. There's no downside to it besides the time to put it together. But it's $1 billion company. I can't imagine it would cost a lot of money to hire someone to make these vignettes. I mean, I can edit vignettes like this together. Everyone with a little bit of computer knowledge can make one of these. So you hire like an actual professional to make a really cool one. Boom. They're instantly over when they come on. Look, some people this is like really dumb stuff. Are you going? Oh, I thought you said you're going to bury it. I'm sorry. Are you going to AEW Big Business? Yeah. Yes, I am. I actually already got tickets. I got tickets for Troy and I, my brother and I, and we'll be going to Big Business. I'm a huge fan of any wrestling live is always fun, but I went to the last time they were at the bigger Boston. It's not the Boston Garden anymore. TDK Garden, whatever it is, TK Garden, TD Garden. It was a really great atmosphere, great place to watch wrestling. Looking forward to it. Isban Arroyo, what's up? Boom. Vignettes are cool. They are cool. If you can do the Castle Grayskull, you can do AEW vids. Exactly, Coast LPA. Should I do a It's only been 12 years. Should I do a sequel to that? Best t-shirt ever. Dave Deadman. He knows the deal. Some people are pissed on my Facebook, Dave Deadman, including Tazo. He's like, I will never watch your podcast again. He's like, every time I see that shirt, I have to fight the urge to start, doing the hoobity ha. Greetings from Atlantic City. Yep. Today in TNA history, Christian Cage defeated Jeff Jarrett to become world heavyweight champion for the first time against All 2006. Unpopular opinion, I was not a huge fan of Christian in TNA. I know a lot of people liked it. I think his current AEW run is his best run ever. Best singles run, anyway. I mean, I can't take away his tag run. All right, Inch Daddy!
Sorry. The power strip or something was loose from the wall, and my internet went off, and then I looked and it shut the computer off, and I apologize.
Damn.
Technical issues, but I think it's been resolved now. I think that
Fine.
to me a few weeks ago, but oh my goodness. Tushy. What is this?
This is Jason's present to me. The modern bidet for people who poop.
Well, that would be everybody, wouldn't it?
If not, you probably have some issues, I think.
So it squirts water in your boom boom?
Exactly, I guess.
Oh my. Are you going to use it?
Right now? Live on video?
Not right now.
Oh,
Not right now. I'm just saying, are you going to use it?
I don't know. I have to see how hard it is to set up.
Probably just put it on the toilet like a toilet seat. Like you just unscrew the screws in the back. And Jonathan Jackson says, do it live. Drop, spray, pat.
Drop your duty. That means to poop it out of your butthole. I like that they have. That's like they have to tell you that. You're like, what do I do? Do I hold it in my butt? No, I gotta drop it out of my butthole. Spray. That's step one, Incher. In case you don't know how to poop. All right.
Oh, I think we've established here on the show that I'm aware of how to do that.
Step 2, spray your bum with Tushy. Go easy on the knobs. What the hell? Go easy on the knobs the first time. So you don't want to be like squirting like a fire hose up your ass the first time until you get desensitized to the spray, maybe.
Oh, you're going to be like sensitive to it at first.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to have. I don't know if I want to get like desensitized though.
You may have to consult your doctor before you do this because your doctor did warn you about doing things in that area.
Like, do you want like a calloused butthole? You're like, I've sprayed my butthole so many times with this power spray, I don't even feel it anymore.
Yeah. I don't know if I certainly wouldn't like go around telling people that.
And then step 3 is pat dry your butthole.
Does it actually say butthole?
No, it says pat dry your tada. So you poop, spray your butthole, and then you dry it. I don't know. I mean, people swear by bidets, but I don't know. It doesn't sound like it would get you clean enough. I don't know, though. What do I know? Never used one before.
Wonder what Mitten paid for that. Let's see. The best clean for your butt.
Are you talking about elaborate butt cleaning? We are, Coast. This is what you turn in your head for.
Let's see. Amazon.
Now you're not supposed to
going to
look up what
search.
someone paid for your own gift. Well, it's not yours, I guess.
It's not mine.
Dave Deadman, they really are great. Finally tried one last year. Been pooping wrong for years.
Oh my goodness.
Man, that could have been intro if I wasn't #banned. You could be getting your ass sprayed with a fire hose right now.
There's someone here for $1,000, Jack.
Damn. Maybe I could put this on eBay.
Like,
I'm just
here's one for 1,342.
man.
Yeah, free shipping.
Hot damn.
Just kidding. They're $100.
What if I'll sign no. No, I'll try it out. I'll get back to you. I don't think I could probably use it here. I don't have. You'd probably have to hook it up to water, I suppose.
Yeah,
Coach
you want to be able.
LPA said, I had a colonoscopy once, wide awake, just for the fun of it. You know, whatever.
That would be
you
an
can practice
experience.
at home, yeah.
I think a lot of people do them awake, don't they?
No, they knock you out.
I thought it was like an option whether you wanted to be put.
I think
put
mostly
out
they
or
knock
not.
you out.
Huh.
I opted to poop into a box. I know Golgo was like, I never poop in a box. Because like, I would rather just poop in a box and mail it out than get like a big long camera shoved up my ass. But whatever Golgo's into, Golgo's
Wouldn't
into
the
that.
camera give you more accurate results?
I don't think so. The pooping in the box is pretty accurate.
Do they send you a poop box?
Yeah. So they send that free. It came at the door, a box. You open up the box, and it had like a basket that you put on top of your toilet, and you poop into it.
And
then you had to take you had to take out the poop and then put it into this other thing you had to pour like this liquid over your poop and make sure it's completely covered. So you couldn't have too big of a poop, but it also had to be big enough. And then you turned the cap, screwed it up. So it was firm and it was all sealed up. Then like you put like the seal, like the tape on it, and then the box folded all up with the return address already on it. Then I had to actually take it to a drop off.
Yeah.
And so
there's a poop drop off.
Well, it's just UPS. Just UPS.
You're making a poop drop off?
Yeah, but the box clearly shows what it is. And the woman there that I handed it to was clearly like not wanting to touch it, even though like it was all sealed in. But I get it. Like you still know that this guy shit in here.
Would you have been offended if she put up latex gloves before she handled your package?
But don't you think they would have it like an unmarked box, so like people don't know? Hey, I'm bringing in my box of shit.
So you didn't have any poop on your package, right?
No, it's clean. It's clean.
Okay, well that's good.
Yeah, it's good. But it was either that or get a camera up my butt, or just I guess not do anything. But I'd rather
and just hope for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. What year is it? They say you're supposed to start doing that.
I did it last year when I was 47.
Isn't it 40s? Like you're supposed to start in your 40s?
I think 40. They used to say 50, I think, but I think anyway, I did it last year for the first time. I was 47. You should go ask your doctor.
Jonathan Jackson said, what if she licked her fingers after handling it? Would that have turned you on?
I'd be like, hey, baby, what are you doing tonight? I know she was like in her 70s, probably.
You think she came home and tell her grandkids that somebody mailed their poop today?
Well, I honestly I saw two more of them in the back there, so it must be like a regular thing. A lot of people bringing in their poop. But don't you think it's like, you know, they always say if you're
No.
born, and I wouldn't know this, but they always say like if you order like a sex toy or something, it'll come in an unmarked package.
Golgo has dubbed you a new name here. He says Jack Shit in the Box Jones.
Yeah, but go stick a camera up my ass 13. So this was something else I got some really weird shit from Jason.
Ooh,
This
we
was
got
one
some
of
more.
This was something I got last week. This is a male chastity cage. So you put this over your scrotum, and then this kit covers your
All
your
right.
meat.
All right, Jack.
Now
You're
this
saying this is your young boy, but your young boy is sending you a chastity cock cage.
He's trying, yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe he wants me to use it on other young boys. I don't know. But now I'm not trying to be braggadocious, but this is awfully small. I mean, there's no way this is gonna fit on me. You'd have to have like no penis, wouldn't you? Like you just have like a head and no shaft.
Was this one cheaper? Is that why you got the one that
I
was
don't.
like so
Maybe get it
micro?
maybe get from Asia. And so it has a key, and you unlock it. You put your your hoo-ha here, and then you stick it. See, like it's not.
Does it have the various stages where you can lock it? Like, is it like
no? It's
adjustable?
just that. No,
Just that.
the only part's adjustable. You can put on different size for the this goes over your balls. So if you have small, very small, it's 3 different size of this part, but only one size of the cage. So this is the
Now,
biggest.
is there a belt that holds that in place, or is
No, you put
just
this
like
around. You put this around your sack, and then
okay? Like you take the
so
Yeah.
So hold on a second. Whoops. You're probably confused what I'm doing here, but all right. So
yeah.
let's say this is another thing he sent me. This is something you insert in your mouth and you suck on to tighten your lips. But anyway, so let's say this
Is there something you want to tell me about your all's relationship? I mean,
this is your scrot, your ball sack, okay?
uh-huh.
And so you put this over your balls.
Yeah.
See, it's not even big. But so let's say let's do it this way, I guess. But so this would be behind your balls, so it's like not going to fall off. And then this goes over the head of the penis.
So you're supposed to pee through that thing.
Right. But it's a chastity belt, like the old time, like they'd have over the women. But this is so the man can't get an erection. But you'd have to be very small, is what I'm saying. And then so you put that.
What would be what size are you saying would be suffice? Like,
I mean, it's like a half an inch.
Well, tell him so he knows for next year.
And then you'd lock you up. Then you'd lock it up, boom, and then you're stuck in there until whoever holds the key lets you back out.
Well, now why did he give you the key? That seems counterproductive.
Maybe he's wanting me to use it on him next time I don't know. I'm the key master intro. So you want to
Well, Gogo, he's saying that the shitting in the box method is not as accurate as a colonoscopy.
it's pretty accurate.
He says Jujubee can confirm this.
Yeah, but she don't know what she's talking about. But it's pretty
I don't
accurate.
know.
Golgo's just really wanting a camera up his ass is what it comes to. I could see him at the doctor's. The doctor's like, "Sir, this is like, no, stick the camera up my ass," and he's just like yelling at the doctor. Like, we just did this last week. You're fine. He's like, do it.
Oh, wait a minute. That's not Golgo. Patrick Howe says, I would rather have them stick a camera up my 454-pound fat ass while I am asleep.
Then poop in a box.
So
you guys are weird.
He wants to be put to sleep, and he wants the camera. So we were talking about Sting.
It says male in stool tests have a 92% sensitivity rate for detecting colon cancer, which is on par with a colonoscopy.
So it's on par.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing.
Well, what's the
Golgo
colonoscopy?
just wants it up his ass.
What if you want both? You want to poop in the box and then have the camera afterwards.
I mean, whatever you guys are into.
That would be a hell of a pay-per-view. Golgo getting the camera. It's like, we join us for a special in your head.
Colonoscopy on a pole match.
Golgo goes for his colonoscopy.
Then we also have these.
The hell's that?
There's a bunch of like little metal. They're very heavy. Little penises. This was also sent by Jason, if you were wondering.
And you get on me all the time, like, how could you ban Jason? I said, because he sends inappropriate things. And I think every single gift has been inappropriate at this point.
Oh, I'm sure there's a few things here.
Maybe the passable one was the bidet, I guess. I probably could actually put that one to use, but what in the world? There's some little teeny man without a penis now.
There's four of them in here.
4.
Yeah. They'd make good pawns in like a sexual game of chess or something. But I
don't think in the history of the universe, Jack, there's ever been a sexual game of chess.
So I'm gonna bring this weekend though. Annabelle and I are going to Worcester, and I'm bringing this for us to play in our hotel room. We're gonna play some Poop Shoot. We may live stream us playing Poop Shoot.
Now are you going to box it up and take it with you after you've done played Poop Shoot in some strange hotel room toilet?
You don't play it in the toilet. This actually, it comes with a little toilet.
Oh.
So it's a toilet. It's got the decals in here. So you put the smiley face and stuff on it. And then you shoot, you launch your little poops into the toilet. They've got little smiley face. Now, doesn't that sound fun?
Now the lighter ones are like not as healthy, right? Like that means you
Yeah,
got some
well,
health
what
issues.
each person chooses which color poop they are.
Why don't you send that in the box to the colonoscopy people?
Just send these little plastic. That would be pretty funny. Like, sir, you've got some serious health issues. So now that's a fun game, don't you think?
It seems pretty fun, yeah.
Yeah. We also have this. You know, you put this.
Oh,
between
Thigh
your-
Master.
Yeah, Thigh Master. Get my thighs all rocking.
What's the Thigh Master for? Like,
I don't know if these all go together. You put them, you know. Some new underwear. They're actually in another thing there. So weird stuff by Old Mitten.
you could say that.
Yeah. So yeah, that was some good wrestling talk.
Yeah, to hell with Cody Rhodes. That's what I gotta say.
Now this is the show I tuned in for. Vic, if it's good enough for the King of Pop, it's good enough for me. Jason Minton is a very considerate man. I would agree with that.
Isn't that Jason Mitten who's saying that?
I don't think it makes the comment any less.
You can't just say it about yourself.
Well, apparently you can. He just did.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, there was underwear. I have them over there. I can't really show them.
Those look like a banana hammock.
Yeah, it was pretty much just like nothing over the butt at all.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's trying to give you a message here.
That I'm a sexy man. So if you want to see me trying on some of these, you got to join my OnlyFans. You hear that, Coast LPA? Baby Snake Ass Master 420. Dave Deadman's already he already got a lifetime membership.
Lifetime.
Incher, would you join up on my OnlyFans?
How much is it per month?
$6.99.
$6.99. I mean,
Yeah.
I should probably get a discount. I mean,
The hell, freaking freeloader over here. All right. 33 cents off for you, Incher. $6.66.
oh no. See, now that's the mark of the beast. I can't do that one either.
And here's the other shirt he gave me. So I'm wearing one of them, and here's the other one. So I wore that on my walk the other day around town.
You wore it around town. Did you get any comments?
Oh, yeah. People are into it. Wore it to the Dunkin' Donuts.
Was it the Rick Hendrickson's description of the Dunkin'
Dunkin' Donuts? All right, Incher. Should we get to these questions? I went over a couple of them already while you were off.
I apologize. I
right.
was fixing.
Was there anything else you want to talk about? I'm sorry. I haven't seen wrestling in a couple weeks, but I'll be back to seeing it now. Although, honestly, I won't be home tomorrow. I'm going away again for my birthday. I like to sell it. People have, they have birthday weeks and stuff. 2024 is my birthday year. I'm calling it now. Birthday
the whole year.
Yeah. So if you didn't send me something, if you were lazy, whatever, that's okay. You got time because we've got 10 more months of my birthday year. So you've got time to send stuff in.
Excellent.
All right. Should we take calls?
I guess we could take some calls.
Yeah. I'm gonna try. My plan is not to stay up super late because I'm going to Boston tomorrow. I don't know what for. Annabelle bought us tickets to something, but I don't know what it is.
Oh, it's a secret.
It is. That's exciting.
Huh.
Dunkin' Blue Nuts. A jet. See, Coast is all excited. Coast to coast. Against all odds, Incher. So we talked earlier a little bit while you were gone because Lexar was making fun that you'd be upset about them firing Scott D'Amore, but I do think like they actually had buzz for the first time in like 10 years, and then they fired the guy responsible for it. Just I don't understand. It's like TNA is just destined to, no matter what, to just like ruin any momentum they ever get.
This is just speculation from me, but they just hired Dolph Ziggler, right? Or Nick Nemeth. And I wonder if he offered him a bigger contract than they were really wanting to do or something. Like the Anthem people before he like got it.
Well,
like,
he said that he wanted to
guaranteed.
he wanted to actually put some more money into the company to grow it, but
So
but
it's
I
like
mean,
I know they got mad at him because he was trying to bring in Braun Strowman at one point. Or whatever his real name is.
But I mean, when's the last time anyone said anything good about TNA or anything about TNA
Oh, yeah.
until like the last like 6 months?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard anything like very positive regarding TNA.
And then I seen a lot of the roster was not happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Alexander, I guess they just re-signed him without him wanting to be re-signed, but they had that option. But it's like, I get that's in their right, but do you really want people there who don't want to actually even be in the company?
How can they do that? Like,
well, they have like the option, like it's kind of like the Netflix deal where they have the option to renew it for another 10 years or whatever. So I guess that was they had the option to just automatically roll over the contract, but he, I guess, didn't want to, but they just did anyway. But that can't be good to just like, we're keeping you here even though you don't want to be here.
Yeah. So how long is he in for now?
I don't know. Another year.
Or if they do it again after he has
yeah, I don't know.
Just
keep him there forever.
They just keep rolling it.
Like that can't be good for morale. Like, we're just keeping you guys here. Don't want to be here.
Yeah,
like
really.
They can't all leave. I mean, where are they all going to go? But let's see. This can't. Oh, this is an old one. Oh, he posed. I thought he was asking for our. I thought he was asking for our predictions, but he sent us a link to Against All Odds 2011. That'd be easy to predict, though, I guess.
Yeah, we don't want to see Against All Odds 2011.
Look, we got Coast LPA on the line.
Oh, excellent.
Hey.
What's up?
How you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. I've actually been around for a while. I was the guy whose girlfriend was jealous of Juju, so she wouldn't let me watch the show for a while.
I remember that.
Yeah. So it was always an argument after I checked you guys' podcast out, but yeah.
Huh. So did something happen where you're not in that relationship, or are you?
Oh yeah. Oh no, we're over with. It was toxic. Yeah, it was very toxic anyway. So yeah.
Dang.
Live and learn.
Well, I'm glad everything's all right.
Yeah.
In your head, you're like, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, it was weird. It was just to be so obsessed like that was weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I get it. I've had nothing with me, but I've had friends on Facebook who have had similar things Or they had to
Right.
unfriend like women that were on their Facebook and stuff. Even if they didn't even have interaction or anything.
Man.
Yeah.
A girl told me she was getting like married and that I had to quit talking to her on Facebook.
Oh,
My
wow.
mushroom's
Don't
got
you-
a smiley face on it.
Oh wow.
See, Lexar, you put this in your mouth and you suck on it, and it's supposed to tighten your lips and your
Is
cheek.
bubblegum flavored?
No, I think it's rubber flavored. Do you have TV on, Lexar?
Yes, I got a brand new
Turn
TV.
it off!
He got a new TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
but
that's good. But while
And-
you're on the show, turn it off.
And this is a smart TV, so now I get to have like dozens and dozens of channels like I didn't have with the previous. But I'll tell you what, I initially didn't want this because I'm old school. I like the old one. Yeah, I have this fiber optics box here. You see this? Yeah, I still have this on. I still don't have cable service from this, but I have cable service from this little box here. So
what's the
I
point of
have-
having the cable box if it's not doing any good?
it's fiber. They switch it to my mom switched it to fiber without my knowledge.
Oh,
Like
That's
when
good. You'll be more regular now with all that fiber.
So so my mom ordered cable, phone, and internet just like Stephen Butler did, but I'm not sure if Stephen Butler had fiber optics.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
It's fiber.
so it's just like this box here, and I had to do with the smart TV. And this smart TV though is very interesting because, as you can see here, I have dozens of channels, and guess what? Here, it has like dozens of like this one, Zumo Free TV and movies. Now it has dozens of channels from.
Welcome to the world, Lexa.
yeah.
Does
that's
it
funny.
have Whoopi Goldberg and Wendy Williams on it?
Look, it has UFC, and look at this. It got Impact Wrestling. I'm not kidding. Impact Wrestling.
It's TNA wrestling now.
Look at
Wow.
that. Impact.
Uh-huh.
TNA.
I don't have
Yeah.
You had that? See?
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, I have it.
You're
I have
living the
YouTube
life
on my
now.
TV, so I got everything.
So I'm not
Let's
sure
start
if
moving on
it's
up to 2005.
no, actually
No,
it's 2019. No, so I think it's kind of like a TNA Plus type of thing. I'm not sure if it's streaming though.
See, that's what Nikhil watches when he comes up for his questions for the show. And he sees all these
Like-
old clips and then he asks us about it.
Like a 2007.
Does it have
TNA
any
match.
pornography?
No, it doesn't. I had to get I had to get that online for free. Yeah, it has like the TNA.
Now you don't have to watch
Impact.
The View and stuff all the time. You can expand your horizons.
Mhm,
To
exactly.
Impact
Okay.
Wrestling.
Just in time
Yeah,
for them
that-
canceling
yeah.
it. I mean, damn. Perfect
Yeah,
time.
they showed a recent episode of TNA last week when Scott D'Amore came in after the Osprey and whoever that he wrestled match, and he said TNA is never going away. But in my own breath, I said, yeah, TNA is not going away, but you are. That's Scott
Ooh,
D'Amore.
burn.
So yeah, I have TNA. I think it has its own on-demand section. So I'm not sure if it has it's like a TNA Plus. And sure, does TNA Plus has a live streaming
I
channel?
know they had like an on-demand thing when I was a member of
You
it,
got-
and they would post like the current episodes, but they would be like
Mhm.
maybe a week or two old by the time they would post them. So it's
Mhm.
been years though since I've had the TNA Plus or Impact Plus. So
Mm.
I can't tell you what it is like currently.
Okay,
Don't shit
so
in the fiber box.
I think I found the on-demand section here.
Does it
He
have
could fit
Scooby
in the
Doo?
old one
Scooby
and
Doo.
send it
Can you
back.
put Scooby Doo on?
What
He
I
could
want to
put it in
know
the old
is,
one
did
and send it
Lexar
back.
get rid of the tube TV? I wish I still had a tube TV for my old video game systems.
Oh, I can give you one, Golgo,
Ah,
if you want one.
guys.
Come and see me, Golgo. I'll give you one.
it's in my
Come
mom's
on
room.
up, and Inter will give you the tube. Go.
Well, it's not a camera, but it might even be better.
I like that shirt that Baby Snake Ass Master 420's wearing. Look at that, Incher.
That's an original, man. That's from back in
I
the day.
am a jackaholic. I listen to InYourHeadOnline.com. Oh man, boom! Look at that, Incher.
Yeah. I'm wearing it
Stan
backwards.
Hansen man. I noticed that. I didn't know if you didn't know that it was backwards. Or...
Well, you know how like when you put a shirt on backwards, it's all like tight, but this is
Right.
kind of big,
Yeah, it's
so
like
it
a
kind of
3X.
works.
Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah,
works
it
that
works.
way. So I think I'm gonna wear huge
I like
shirts
it.
backwards now.
Do it. He's gonna start the new trend. I think Coast at LPA, he's working out while listening to the show. It's on the treadmill.
So there's a TNA
Yeah,
on-demand section here.
on the treadmill.
That's what I need to. That's what we need to start doing. Intro. Start working out, pumping
Yeah.
iron while we do the show.
See,
I
but-
heard Dave Meltzer
but
talk.
Jack,
That's
you
how he
said-
watches Raw. He said that's how he gets through Raw because he pumps iron during Raw.
Yeah.
I thought you meant
You said you do
walk
8
on
miles a day,
treadmill.
Jack, right?
Yeah, I walk a lot.
You do 8 miles a day, right?
Well, it depends. I think today I did about 5. At least 5.
Oh, okay.
It depends. I mean,
'Cause I was-
like, some days I do 10 or something, but I try to do at least 5 a day.
Oh man, 5 would kill me. I can barely. Well, I'll see what I can do tonight. I'll try to hang out for the whole show on the treadmill.
You don't
See what I
have
can
to. It's not a competition, but staying active is good though.
Yeah, I don't go outside much, so that's why I have to have this treadmill so I can walk in here.
Yeah, I went for
Yeah.
a walk earlier today. Went down to the Dunkin' Donuts. Walked. I don't know.
Ooh,
I went
Dunkin'
all
Donuts.
around. I just stopped there because one of the only things around that I can stop at. All right,
Yeah.
Lexar, I'm very. You seem pumped. You got the new TV. You can watch all this new stuff.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you, Lexar.
Yeah.
Mhm. I
Hell
got
yeah.
the Impact Wrestling. Should I become this like fake TNA mark? Like
Why fake?
Because of
Why
the
not just
TNA?
become a TNA mark? Why is it got to be
Become
fake?
a real one. I think he's like so loyal to like a WWE. He doesn't want anybody to like talk bad about WWE.
I got this Impact channel now. I could watch all this TNA stuff. Look at this. All of
I
this.
think I can pop this mushroom head off.
Aren't you glad that your mom upgraded your to fiber optic without telling you?
Yeah, last week weren't you all pissed about a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, I was because I recorded this foreign documentary that is on my old cable box, like this one here. Yeah, it's gone now. I don't have it anymore.
What was it? A
Not-
doc? I didn't expect Lexar to be a big foreign documentary mark.
There's some Portuguese though. I know a little bit Portuguese. My mom told me that when I was like 4 or 5 years old, I used to have a babysitter that's Portuguese, and I used to
Might-
speak Portuguese.
Might have been
Huh.
Brazilian. They speak Portuguese, but because I went to the Brazilian Grill last night and they sang "Happy Birthday" to me in Portuguese.
Bruce's Ghost works with Brazilian people at his restaurant there.
They speak Portuguese.
Exactly.
That's what I just said. Yeah. What's on your mind, baby snake ass master 420?
Oh, hi. Not much. I found this. It's the lamb thing.
chop. Lamb chop. Or is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
I think
lamb
that's
chop.
his name.
Yeah.
It's the lamb thing.
But it reminded me of the Power Goat, so I'm going to yeah, I don't know. So yeah.
Oh, excellent.
It'll be around now.
Is it? Are you gonna do naughty things with it?
I'm not manipulating it with my hand, if you know what I mean.
Damn, Incher.
Oh my.
See how it moves? It's crazy.
There's times when I'm proud to be a part of this show. This was not one of them.
What?
I did that for
wouldn't be
you.
proud? Why wouldn't
It's
you
a
be
lamb.
proud? Someone was, sexually gratifying themselves to a doll.
A stuffed
You're all-
animal.
Yeah,
Incher, what?
pretty good.
It's a puppet,
Incher,
damn it.
I'm Incher, are you proud that I showed you the Impact channel now on my new TV, on the new TV?
Buckstar, I don't want to bust your bubble, but I've known about that channel for about 4 years. It's just old footage that they show.
I watched it on Thanksgiving. I didn't want to say anything.
Doesn't matter to me.
I'm joking.
I'm just
I love
saying,
it.
it's been around for quite a while. I'm glad you're excited about it, but it has been around for a while now.
Yeah, my first time seeing this thing. So, yeah, I could watch UFC, Impact, PFL, the Court
The
TV.
problem with it is they don't show the current show. They show old
Yes,
shows.
they do. They do show the current. They do show the Impact. Yay! Happy birthday, Neil.
Jack,
Why
that
didn't
sweater
they-
is fire, man.
Thank you.
Props to that sweater.
It is pretty
Why-
rocking, I agree.
Why didn't they show the people singing it? Who
Troy
shot that
recorded
footage?
it. Yell at Troy.
Yeah, but who? They should show the
Troy,
people.
my brother.
Your brother should show the people who were singing it,
you
just
wanted to
like
look
for
at
like
the
Neil
videos.
Want to
second.
check out those Brazilian booties?
Absolutely, they got nice bodies.
And yeah, but most people want to check out this. Incher, he's like, I don't want to see the Brazilian booties if this face is there. Oh man, Incher, he went to rub one out. I got him all excited with the talk about the. What's on your
Maybe that
mind?
sweater turned him on.
Tuesday? Yeah, that sweater's
Well-
rocking. It's my Bigfoot sweater.
I'm with you. I haven't watched wrestling lately, but I did see a little nugget last night that I don't want to spoil too much of Steven's Raw report, but apparently they were going to have Jimmy Uso and Gunter Street. I mean, of all people, Jimmy Uso. Guy's
I
been
like
champion for what? Almost 2.5 years.
Yeah,
We're going to have him lose to Jimmy Uso or Jay Uso.
I don't see it happening, but I actually like the Usos.
So, I haven't watched wrestling, and I really have no plans to until Mania. So that's
Well, you're on this road. Are you ready, Steven?
Oh,
Anything on your mind before we get to the reports of the rawness?
well, we had some bad news today. Our cat is terminally ill.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh man, that's a shame.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like 12 and a half years old to Siamese don't live that very long, apparently.
That's pretty old, though.
Mm.
I'm sorry to hear that, Steven.
Wait a minute.
And we, after our 2 hours, 2-hour wait, let's get to the Raw report.
No fucking Incher. Raw report. Fucking Incher.
Maybe Incher should switch to fiber optic internet.
Exactly. He's got to get off. He's probably on a tube TV.
Mhm.
Probably on a tube computer. He's got one of those big ass laptop, not laptop, a great big computer.
From the 80s.
Man. And all the
He's
letters
saying
are
his
green.
Mhm.
He says his computer crashed.
So that's why Incher's like never owned a still like
Monochrome.
plays Pac-Man, Atari, ping
Exactly.
pong.
Exactly. All right. Well, hopefully he gets back. Damn, I thought he's all
He's tech savvy. He'll fix it.
technology.
Yeah, he'll fix it.
Probably running
just a
his
diagnosis
internet
problem.
over a pinball machine. Probably tilted his internet. All right,
It could
Stevie. Raw report.
Okay. This week's Raw comes to you from Anaheim, California. And
Oh, just like the Mighty Ducks there behind Juicy.
and we get we get Drew McIntyre walking to the ring, and they the announcers are hyping the Perth, Australia show. Actually, it's this Saturday. It'll be McIntyre.
Headyverse original Rogue is from Perth.
It'll be Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, Bobby Lashley, LA Knight, Kevin Owens, and Logan Paul will be in the chamber. Winner faces Seth Rollins for the world title at WrestleMania. You got 4 baby faces and 2 heels, and I expect actually McIntyre to win. So, but for tonight, Raw kicks off with Drew McIntyre taking on the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. Actually, this could have been the main event. This could have been the main event of the show, but they decided to start it off with this match. And surprisingly, whenever Cody Rhodes is on Monday Night Raw, he does like 99.9999% of the time, Cody wins. But they flipped the script on this one with Drew McIntyre getting some unintended help because some guy, I think it was like some guy in a black hoodie showed up.
Really?
So
some kind of black hoodie.
Yes, Cody was going for the Crossroads when Solo Sikoa shows up, and he basically gives Cody the Samoan spike behind the referee's back, and Cody goes down, and he basically gets a Claymore kick from Drew McIntyre, and Drew McIntyre goes for the pin, and surprise, surprise, he gets the 3 count on Cody Rhodes. So Cody suffers a rare loss on Monday Night Raw, because he, like I said, he's always winning, but not this week. So Drew McIntyre, like I said, out of all these names in the chamber this Saturday, I expect, my prediction is that Drew McIntyre walks out of the chamber as the challenger for Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. I think of all those challengers, I think Logan Paul should defend his U.S. title against LA Knight. I'd rather see that than LA Knight challenging for a world title. We get more hype of the ring general Gunther taking on Jey Uso. And then we get hype of what's called a last chance battle royal for the women, where the winner gets to be the sixth person in the women's elimination chamber match, including people who weren't even in the tournament. So this is like anybody can compete. We get another video of Andrade. I guess he's now Andrade Cien Almas, or he's just Andrade, just one name only. We get coming back. We get Adam Pearce checking on Cody Rhodes. Cody says he is okay. When Seth Rollins just shows up and kind of looks at Cody, and that's the be all and end all of Seth Rollins on this show. It was like 2 seconds of Seth. We get a video package hyping the women's elimination chamber match, which features Becky Lynch, Tiffany Stratton, Naomi, Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, and the winner of the Battle Royal taking on, the winner will face Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. Like I said, it certainly looks like they're hyping Becky Lynch to win this, but of all these names in here, the one with I guess history with Rhea Ripley, my guess would be Liv Morgan. So I'm at this point where anybody but Becky Lynch should win this. So I'm rooting for Liv Morgan to win the women's chamber match. So we get the last chance women's battle royal. And in this one, you had Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, Alba Fire, Isla Dawn, B-Fab, Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell, Xia Li, Katana Chance, Maxine Dupree, Valhalla, Ivy Nile, Tegan Knox, Elektra Lopez, Mi Chen, Mia Yim, Zelina Vega, Natty Neidhart, Chelsea Green, and Raquel Rodriguez, who's back on TV after being off TV for months. And this was kind of a so-so battle royal. Came down to I think the last three were Raquel Rodriguez, Zoe Stark, and Shayna Baszler. Raquel eliminates these two, and she thinks she's won the match when Chelsea Green shows up behind Raquel and tries to beat her, but Raquel just tosses her.
Beat that ass.
So Raquel Rodriguez joins the other women in the chamber. Again, I'm gonna say Liv Morgan. I'm rooting for Liv Morgan this Saturday. We get a backstage segment with Jey Uso. Basically, he just yells "Heat" and
Yeet!
event. Anyway, okay, we get so we get Rhea Ripley. Oh, so we get the face-to-face. You know, they like to do this in WWE where they do the split screen of champion and challenger. But this time it was Rhea Ripley and Nia Jax hyping the women's championship match at Perth, Australia. And at the end, Rhea Ripley just has a difficult time ripping off of her microphone and walking away. We get a video of a woman named Jackie interviewing R-Truth. I guess he's coming to the realization that he's no longer a member of the Judgment Day. So we get I'm not a UFC follower, Ultimate Fighting Championship, but we get the lightweight champion or one of the lightweight fighters in the crowd. I had no idea who this guy is. We get Chad Gable basically hyping up a match against Ivar. I guess he's going to have a rematch. And then finally, we come to an 8-man tag team match. R-Truth, The Miz, and DIY taking on the Judgment Day. Tag team champions, Finn Balor, Damian Priest, JD McDonough, and Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Dirty D. Dirty Dom. Done dirt cheap. Dirty Dom. Done dirt cheap.
But a lot of fast-paced action. This didn't last very long. I think it may have been one commercial break. Finish comes when Damian Priest hits the South of Heaven choke slam on R-Truth and pins him. So the Judgment Day are the winners of the 8-man tag. Excuse me. We get video package from last Friday on SmackDown when The Rock showed up, and I did a SmackDown summary of this. The Rock basically cutting a heel promo in the main event segment, joining the Bloodline and replacing his usual Rock line, in which he said, "If you smell what the Bloodline is cooking." So Rock is officially a member of the Bloodline. So we get backstage segment with Becky Lynch, and then an interview, a woman named Jackie interviewing Sami Zayn, and then finally Becky Lynch comes down to the ring. She cuts a promo talking about the Elimination Chamber. First time that she's gonna appear in it, and then we get another typical segment in WWE. One by one, all of the other challengers come to the ring with microphones in their hands, starting to talk. This went on for far too long, and as a matter of fact, I'm just gonna skip over it. Basically, they all come down to the ring, and I think they all start fighting each other. And then, unfortunately, and I thought this was a bad idea. You have all of these challengers for Rhea Ripley's title fighting each other when who comes down to the ring? Nia Jax. And then she proceeds to beat the crap.
She's not like other girls.
She beats up 6 women all by herself. And
honestly, I think that's what you should do with someone like her.
I know, but I still expect Rhea Ripley to beat her at
yeah, I hope so.
But I don't know. I just laughed. I mean, I just laughed when I watched this. But anyway, we get a backstage segment. Shinsuke Nakamura talking Japanese to Sami Zayn, and then we get
turning Japanese. I really think so.
Yeah. We get, next match, after a long delay, Chad Gable takes on Ivar. Surprisingly, Chad Gable, he wins the match with, I think it was a ankle lock. Breaks out the old Kurt Angle move and gets an ankle lock on Ivar. And Ivar tries to get to the ropes, but he can't do it, so he has to tap out to the ankle lock.
Tap out, bitch.
Tap out.
Yeah. So, Michael Cole reminding us that it's in Perth, Australia, and you got to get up at like 5 in the morning to watch it. Elimination Chamber is in 5 in the morning. We get a woman named Jackie interviewing Drew McIntyre.
Intro, do you have your alarm set?
5 in the morning. Is it a Saturday or a Sunday?
Saturday.
No, I'm not gonna have my alarm set. I'll be at work actually on that day. So
must have been the 4th of July.
So we get a backstage segment with the New Day in which they're hyping up a match against Imperium. I guess it's next week on Monday Night Raw. And then we come to the main event of the evening with the main event, Jey Uso challenging Daring General Gunther for the Intercontinental
Gunther!
Championship.
Leisten, Heiden, geleisten!
And this was actually a pretty good match. I like how it began. So they're facing each other face to face, and Jimmy Uso decides that he's gonna slap Gunther right in the face, and Gunther responds by just getting his leg up in the air and kicking Jey Uso right in the face. Oh, that was beautiful.
Nice.
And then
Kick him
it
in the
was-
face. That's how I used to do
Mhm.
Incher and FanFest when he'd get out of line.
Yep. Then
And then he proceeds.
Then I'd put Jack over my knee and paddle his bottom real good, and he'd say, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry."
These are fantasies.
Anyway, so this breaks up in the ring, out of the ring. Jey Uso is building to his Uso splash. At first, he doesn't get it, and then the second time he tries it, he does get the Uso splash. But Gunther, he tries to do his power bomb, but I think Jey Uso got out of the way, and he actually hit a decent spear on Gunther, but couldn't get the pinfall. So once again, so then Jey starts hitting all of these spears, spear after spear. I think he hit about 5 of them, and then he's going for the pinfall. He hits an Uso splash, and you think that he's gonna win the match when suddenly the bell starts ringing. And at first I thought, it's 11 o'clock. The time limit's expired. It's a time limit draw. Oh, they'll have a rematch next week, or Elimination Chamber or something like that. Camera cuts over to the timekeeper's table, and there's a guy in a black hoodie ringing the bell, who's standing on the other side of the barricade. And I'm thinking, is that Ludwig Kaiser? I thought it was an Imperium guy, until he took the hoodie off and revealed it was Jimmy Uso. So Jimmy Uso he's smiling. He gets is ringing the bell. Now, what I also liked about this was the match didn't end. Like the referee didn't call for the bell. I mean, the referee didn't say the match was over. So Gunther and Jey Uso kept wrestling, which was good because the match wasn't really over. So Jey Uso, I think, Gunther got him in a sleeper hold. Jey Uso got out of it. He hits a super kick, but he does a suicide dive on Jimmy Uso outside the ring first, and then he gets back into the ring, but Gunther just grabs him, and he went for yet another Uso splash, but Gunther got his knees up, rolled him up, pinned him 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring. So a good finish to the match, I thought. Jimmy Uso kind of did cause his brother not to lose the match. So I think that's probably should be the WrestleMania match for Jey Uso. It's like Uso versus Uso. So that's my prediction anyway. But winner and still the Intercontinental Champion, Daring General Gunther, as the show goes off the air.
The Ring General. I just wanted to prove a point to Lexar.
What?
That I do have the channel here.
So let's see it. Let's see the impact app. Impact.
Oh wow.
Mm.
Is this going to cut your internet out?
No, so not.
It's fiber
There it is,
optic.
Lexar.
Damn.
There it is.
Damn, you guys are living in the future. You've got future TVs.
Well, you should show it at the same time.
There's
Crazy.
Tyrus.
Mm-hmm.
Lexar's boy Tyrus. Look at the love in Lexar's eyes. That's how he looks at the strippers, the same way he looks at Tyrus.
See, I actually turned, and whenever I turned earlier to get the remote, and like my computer would just blue screen, so I don't know what the deal
Damn.
was.
Do you run your internet off a pinball machine?
Mm-hmm. You got to shoot the shots to keep it active. I missed the shot.
That'd be pretty
Just
rough.
juggle the ball around, like
Mhm.
copy and paste or something.
Better
That'd
ball.
suck.
I got a new phone.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Bam.
what is it?
It's S22 Plus.
Fancy?
So you
I got-
upgraded.
Oh,
So you
yeah.
upgraded from your flip. So you upgraded from your flip phone to that phone.
No, I upgraded from a S9 to an S22. So
Damn, that's a big upgrade, boy.
Yeah.
I had the S9 for years. I was still using it the other day, just for like various other things.
This
I-
phone
I-
is a S10 right here.
I'm gonna downgrade to
Ooh.
a rotary phone.
S23.
Oh, Goosey's got the S23. He has the top me here.
I've got the
Actually, I don't because the S24s just came out the other day.
Oh,
They got a new phone every fucking 6 months. Like, oh,
If anyone wants to donate me their old phone, I'll pay a tiny fee.
I have plenty of them.
Why do you
yeah,
have so
you might have to
many?
wade through some Alexa stripper pick.
I'll just wipe them. I don't care.
And old WWE footage and some AEW footage.
I'll just publish it all on the internet and put Lexar's videos on it. That'd be sweet. I'm joking.
What? Sounds real
Yeah.
to me.
I mean, how would I do that? I don't know. Do that.
Jackie Jones.
Yeah.
That was a great Raw report by Stephen Butler.
Good man. No,
Thank
I
you,
know
Pronto
Incher, you know,
Stevie.
sometimes he's berating Stevie, but I think he's a good man.
I may have missed it, but anybody getting up at 3 in the morning to watch
I think
Elimination
Incher
Chamber?
said he is.
Is it this weekend? Because I
It's
haven't
this
watched
Saturday. I think it's what
Yep.
this
four?
Saturday. I don't even have Peacock, so can't watch it live. I'll be at work too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a dumb
Can't do
name
it.
for a network.
Peacock.
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 Yeah.
Yeah, Jim Cornette calls it the cock.
Mhm.
Damn.
I have like convention footage from like 1988 of Jim Cornette and like Woman right next to each other, signing stuff.
Oh wow.
And Jim Cornette's like telling all kinds of like dirty jokes and stuff. I'm gonna make a video about it like later today. It's hilarious. And they're like at a
Get the full Jim Cornette.
thing. It's crazy.
Full experience.
Oh.
No pun intended.
Was the great
So
Brian Last.
Incher.
Yes,
Incher's
sir.
boy Brian Last.
Brian Last is not my boy, Jack.
Even P.
If he was, I'd definitely like make him wear one of those cages. So.
Which
I have a
mountain
question
movie-
for Itchy.
What if you agreed to wear one of those cages and then the person takes the key and then just like throws it in the garbage?
And I guess you're just stuck forever with your dong in a cage.
No, that's
You
an
just-
embarrassing hospital event. Going and be like, "Could you all get my stuff out of this?"
You know what? Though? I think I'd just go boom. I get a erection, and it would just power right through the cage, and it would just boom explode.
Bend the metal.
It's
Like the
metal.
Incredible Hulk or something.
You can check that out on my OnlyFans intro.
No, okay.
People,
But our
People
coast
don't
has a question for Incher.
Yes.
Yeah, or everybody. What's more powerful? Incher's power code Ba or Brian Last's mothership? Mothership.
No comparison. The bye.
No comparison on
The
this.
Ba, yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, I'll go with the Ba.
ah.
Man, Lexar's just look at him watching that TNA.
Gosh.
Mhm.
It's like, oh my god, this is the greatest
Oh
breath.
my
This I
gosh.
can't believe my TV is so smart. Damn it. Do you even have a remote
surrender.
control?
TNA is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I would like to watch. Everyone's talking good about it. Then they fire the man responsible.
He even has Netflix.
Whoa!
So
Does
you're
it have-
saying
Does it have volume control?
So right there.
Whoa! You could turn up and down the volume, and
Yeah. I mean, the old cable does too. So
Oh.
the old cable remote.
it's like you can't even find like volume buttons on a TV anymore.
I know.
Oh yeah, to manually do it.
Yeah.
I
They
tried
don't even make them
on
now.
mine. So, it'd be funny if
Um,
they put like a knob on the back for turn to channel and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be sweet.
Nikhil wants to know which mountain movie did you prefer, Cliffhanger or Vertical Limit?
I've never seen Vertical Limit, so I guess I'll have to go with Cliffhanger.
I've never even heard of Vertical Limit.
Is that Wesley
Limit.
Snipes?
Is
I
Wesley
don't know.
Snipes in it? Maybe I have seen Vertical Limit then.
That's a bad name.
Vertical Limit.
Yeah, find out if that's Wesley Snipes.
No. Martin Campbell directed it. Chris O'Donnell's in it. Yeah, Bill Paxton.
He won't watch Rocky movies, but he's a big fan of Vertical Limit.
Scott Glenn.
No,
he's
he watches Cliffhanger because Stallone's in it. So
Yeah, he's also in Rocky.
Vertical Limit.
oh yeah, Wolf is here.
Ow! What's up,
Oh.
Ow?
A wolf. Oh.
Hey,
Ow!
Okay.
It's been forever since we've seen Al, and that is the legit Al. Welcome back.
What's up?
It's like a
Are you
volcano.
I think he's frozen
about
there.
to explode. It's gonna be great.
I mean, he likes this footage here.
What's going on? Can you hear us?
Is Jonathan?
of course he can't hear you. What do you mean can't he hear you?
Jonathan
What's going on?
Jackson!
I called it.
Oh my God! Jonathan Jackson,
Oh, yeah.
he's really out all this time.
This whole time.
That's why he wears the mask.
Yeah.
He takes
Yeah.
the mask off and bam, he's
It was
out.
me, Austin.
Man, you trolled my
Oh
ass.
man, that's awesome.
I actually had my finger on the button because I thought he was gonna. I thought whoever it was gonna burst into a big racist rant. But
Yeah, that did happen in a
Yeah,
chat
private
of some
message.
sort.
I don't think it was. I don't think it was Jackson. I don't think that's his style.
Oh, no.
Unless he's also really Tazo.
Oh man. Well, you never know. Once I unmask, I can be anybody.
That's
I did take screenshots of that and send that to everyone during the show. It was pretty funny.
Al, man, I was all excited though.
That's
I
pretty
thought
awesome.
Al, and I like that Lexar. I was
Yeah.
like, hey, it's Fox.
He's so used to Fox News, he thinks everything's Fox.
Wolf.
Where's my boy Tyrus?
Well, Tyrus was on the No Surrender there earlier.
Hey,
I was
I read
watching one
that
track.
WWE won't let Kevin Nash be part of Sting's final match in AEW, and it's like, come on, what the hell do they care if Kevin Nash is at the friggin' match? Jeez.
They're outsiders. Come on.
Yeah,
Pretty
good
sure
lord.
Mercedes and Bailey are going to be at, or Bailey and probably Naomi are going to be at AEW
Yeah,
show. for this.
they always keep saying it's new people running it who don't care. Well, apparently they do care.
Mhm. Won't even let Kevin Nash do it.
When's the last time Nash has been on WWE?
Probably
like
Hall of
the-
Fame or something.
Yeah, let
If
the
that
guy go
counts.
up there. Don't be so lame.
Yeah, it's probably when he was inducted to the Hall of Fame, or
Like
when
the
Scott
TNA,
Hall
later,
got
like he dyed
inducted.
his hair all black.
Do they
and he
think
came back
TNA
as
is really going to pop a rating in 2024 for Kevin Nash?
oh man,
You should come back and beat up CM Punk again.
hell yeah.
All right. Where am I? Wrestling Observer newsletter
I
editor
think
David
CM Punk does a good
Meltzer.
job of beating himself up. He's just like, oh, it hurt me.
But physically or
Separate
psychologically.
business from pleasure, though. So
Just physically, just. I'm
Or
sorry.
business to personal. I'm sorry.
Dave Meltzer noted in a report at F4W Online on Monday that stated eye patch wearing Rocky Romero is now part of the AEW front office. What are your thoughts?
That's cool. It's good for Rocky. I've always liked Rocky Romero.
Good for him.
Yeah.
On this day, WWE 25 years ago, even at the peak of the Attitude Era, the WWF flagship program has to make way for the Dog Show. But Saturday Night Raw is taped in front of huge 43,000 fans at the Toronto Sky Dome. Any memories of the show? I don't know. You got to tell me what was on it. I don't fucking remember.
What? You don't remember that show? It was at the Toronto Sky Dome, Jack.
I know,
I
it was
remember
the show to
Steven
be
was
at.
in the front row.
Yeah, it is bubble.
Yeah, I think the super fans was there.
He had a Raw report sign.
Uh-huh. Oh.
He brings his own sign.
Exactly. And he was fan number 4,237.
Hell yeah.
On this day in WWF 5 years ago in Raw, a shatter machine out of nowhere and the Revival win the Raw tag team titles against Chad Gable and Bobby Roode. Many memories? Nope.
Sure.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Man. Wow, so Chad Gable's just been basically the same level forever now, huh?
Yep.
That wasn't on the Impact channel, though. So where did he get this question? Like,
it was on Raw.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what's
Oh.
jogging his memory on this one? Did he just?
I doubt that Mountain movie was on there either.
Are you
Mountain
telling
movie.
me Nikhil just like woke up from a cold sweat and he's just like, I
I
gotta ask about
watched
when they gave the shatter
Yes,
machine to Chad Gable?
You think Nikhil? This is the stuff that Nikhil sits up all night thinking about.
Remember that show at the Toronto Sky Dome? That one.
And then he just assumes we all remember it. On this
Like it was
day, it's like, so, do you remember that Raw 25 years ago today? Oh yeah,
That one, yeah.
yeah, hell yeah. On this day, 15 years ago, Christian returns to the WWE to confront Jack Swagger. Any memories of this?
Yeah.
Nope.
That was my favorite as a Jack Swagger.
I bet he said "you the people" or "we the people."
We
Yeah.
the people.
I bet he had
You
a
know
Sword
what?
Eagle mascot.
Is
I like his hat.
there's probably some, there's a lot of pretty worthless people in AEW. But is anyone more useless than Jack Swagger for the amount of money?
Yeah, he needs to do something at some point. Like
He's got a bucket hat. That's it.
Hell yeah.
He pops up like once every 3 months.
You know, since Vince is such a, he takes such, he hates Christian's face, basically. Do you think he's ever printed out a photo of Christian's face and just took a giant dump on it?
Whoa,
Oh, man.
probably. Maybe he
Think
did on
so.
the real face.
Yeah. Maybe that was the last thing he did to Christian.
He's like,
before he
you're
left
not
the
allowed
company."
to wash it off, Captain.
I think he said it was like rat-like or something. It looked like a rat. He said.
He told Christian, he's like, look, either you're getting shit on or you're fired.
You don't ever do
like,
that
"No, I'm
at
alright."
the strip club, do you, Lexar? You don't just start shitting on the women.
No.
Damn.
I'd hate to imagine what they'd do to you if you just got up and started doing that.
Yeah.
I think they'd have all rights just to murder you at that point. Just like
I paid my $10.
Yeah. What's the problem?
It's like you get hauled off to the psych ward or something after that.
12
Shooting
years
everywhere.
after the bouncers are done, like mutilating you. I mean,
Oh, man.
12 years ago on Raw, Zack Ryder saw Eve Torres and John Cena make out, got his heart broken, got thrown off the stage by Kane. I do remember
yeah,
this because
this is one I do
Remember
remember.
this is a good example of like totally killing off a guy that got really over with the crowd.
Yeah.
Like they really went out of their way. You had to really go out of your way to really trash someone this hardcore on your TV.
Mm-hmm.
There's no
Like-
way anyone could try to convince me. They could try, but there's no way anyone could convince me that they were trying to get this guy over.
Yeah. No, I mean, this is clearly an example where they were punishing Zack Ryder for whatever he has done. I think the sins was just getting over. It was like, how dare you?
That's was the thing that was really interesting. I don't know the person's name, but Meltzer was interviewing some reporter, like an actual reporter for like an actual newspaper or whatever, and he was talking about reporting on all the Vince stuff, and he was saying how hard it is to explain to people outside of wrestling how you get like punished like in storylines. And I was
Yeah.
thinking like, yeah, it really would make no sense because he said like, you know, how other people would look when that just, you know, like that doesn't happen on a TV show. Like, oh,
Yeah.
we're going to ruin your character on Game of Thrones, or, you know, it just sounds like ridiculous for people outside the wrestling bubble. It doesn't really even make sense.
I guess the only time that's ever happened was whenever Isaac Hayes left South Park.
Yeah, and right. Yeah.
That's the only instance I
Right.
can think of that
Yeah,
happening
that's a good
outside of wrestling.
Yeah.
Really, like totally dunked on him. Like,
Yeah, made him like a
Yeah.
pedophile.
Yeah, that was bad.
God.
I'm really enjoying the AEW World Title situation with Hangman, Swerve, and Samoa Joe. Are you? Yes, I am. Very much.
Hell yeah.
Good
I
stuff.
mentioned it earlier in the night. Should Sting's last match be? By the way, like I'd said earlier, but intro was off. The week before, I thought that was a great double turn, basically, where they actually made it the Hangman's the heel now, and Swerve is the babyface.
Yeah.
And I like the heel turn of everyone just assumes
Whoa,
Hangman's going to give him an extra 5 minutes, and he's like, nope. You had to beat me, and it was like a real shitty thing to do, and I thought it was really good.
Yeah, that was good. I liked it.
Should Sting's last match be the main event? Interesting. No.
I'd
You
say
gotta,
that
like,
was-
end on it.
What, a revolution?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Nah.
Not when you have the you got to end with the world title match.
But if I were to choose Sting's last match, I'd have it be the last match of what it was on. That's all I know. But
Maybe they can
it
have,
sucks
like-
that it is competing with something bigger.
They should have like a World War III style ring where it's 2 rings and 2 different matches are going on.
They go on at the same time.
If you want to
It's
watch the
for the
Sting match,
tag
watch this
title,
side,
so
That's
I'm next. It's not. I don't. Right now, though, if you're putting the belt on Swerve, I think it would really take away from Swerve getting the title if he like wins it in the middle of the show. Solo Sequoia still hasn't won a match since he defeated John Cena in November.
Yeah, they haven't used him very well.
What a bum! I really don't see much in the guy.
Avenged
I mean,
Umaga.
He's like the worst shaped guy in the group. He's
Yeah,
supposed
but
to be
it's like
the
they
biggest badass.
for whatever reason though, they put him over Cena, and they're not even like letting him to win after Cena. I mean, that kind of buries Cena that he lost to him.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he was a Vince guy.
Maybe.
I can't wait for Jacob Fatu to come in. He has some
Yeah.
good moves. He has some good moves.
I think he
That'd be
does
awesome.
the Moen drop.
Does he do the Samoan drop?
I heard he does an armbar.
Armbar. Elimination Chamber Perth. These are
Well,
the
isn't he in
matches.
Isn't he in Booker T's Fed?
Well, I think he left MLW, so I assume he'll pop.
I
up.
watched it. Yeah, he got totally like put in a body bag and like carried away.
By the
I
Undertaker.
made a video about it.
So they murdered him?
Yeah, but well,
I like that.
they put him in a body bag alive, and 20 people carried him out of the ring, and then like the cruel guy or whatever the hell that guy, he was like, "Ugh." So Fatu's like dead now, I guess.
Dang. I hope
But
he
he's coming to
gets better after
WWE.
death.
Yeah, he's gonna Undertaker it.
Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton versus Bobby Lashley versus LA Knight.
He's in
versus
Booker's
Kevin Owens
Fed.
versus-
Right?
Is he on?
Booker.
So the elimination chamber match for a world heavyweight
Yeah, he's in
championship
Booker's.
match at WrestleMania.
Are you doing it on purpose at this point?
You just need to know that he's in Booker's Fed.
Drew, Randy, Bobby Lashley, LA Knight, Owens, and Logan Paul.
Couldn't care less. Oh my God.
I guess Drew probably.
Yeah, I like Drew from what I was seeing of him. So
Rhea Ripley. I'm kind of with Jackson, though. But Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax for the women's.
I didn't know
title.
Jonathan Jackson was a shapeshifter. He shapeshift from Al into himself. It's pretty impressive.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
One of my
I
military.
haven't seen that name in a while.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I was just here.
Nia
Wow.
Jax or Rhea Ripley for the women's title. I would assume there's no real shot of
Rhea
Nia
Ripley.
Jax winning.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you want to take the belt.
Yeah, she's
off
not going to
Rhea
job in
Ripley.
Perth.
No.
Only if Vince was still there.
Vince was
Well,
there,
you know,
yeah.
everybody's Samoan and is part of the bloodline. What if Nia Jax wins the title and
Oh,
joins
yeah,
the
what if
bloodline?
he joins the bloodline?
That's a good point, too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Elimination Chamber women's match for women's championship at WrestleMania. Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, Tiffany Stratton, Naomi, and Raquel Rodriguez.
Ooh.
I want Naomi to win.
Man, interest all
Liv
horned
Morgan.
up.
Naomi.
It needs to be tippy time at WrestleMania, but it's probably going to be fucking Bianca Belair.
I'm not a fan. Becky Lynch, I'll say. And this is
That
the
pick
main
was
event.
so 2023, Jack.
Well, I don't know. I haven't watched it for 10 years. 5 years. Tag team match. Is this the main event?
Yeah.
The Judgment Day versus New Catch. Wahoo!
Wahoo! Wahoo
The
McDaniel.
Judgment Day versus the
Don't
New
shit,
Catch
Wahoo.
Republic. What the fuck is that? New
Sorry,
Catch
I was
Republic?
I was reading I was laughing at the Wahoo McDaniel line. What was the match again?
The
Isn't it Pete Dunne
Judgment
and, like-
Day versus New Catch Republic.
Is it
New
Pete
Catch
Dunne and, like,
Republic.
fucking-
That's the main event?
Who the hell is that? New Catch Republic.
I mean, they're
Pete
obviously
Dunne and
new.
Tyler Bate.
Maybe New Day and somebody else.
Why'd they give him such a terrible name?
This is an improvement from Butch.
I actually like both those guys. It's probably good.
I like that his name was Butch. I think it was fine. It was like, is Pete Dunne such a great name? I mean, I'm
No
Pete
Butch.
Dunne.
I'm not a fan of these one syllable names, Butch and Pete. But
Jack.
it's Jackie Jones, bitch. I'm not just Jack. I'm just not E.
Yeah, leave it up to Vince. You'd be E.
Yeah.
E and B.
Oh, look at that. Here comes E. That's the E out there.
Such good shit.
Such good shit.
Now that guy that he was having the three-way with, and so he shits on the woman, and he goes to take a shower, and he makes her stay there. But what about the other dude? He has to be into it,
This is what he's into.
right?
Spice Melange.
It doesn't say he goes and gets a shower. He don't even ask for one. He's just like, hell yeah.
Maybe he wants to prove to Vince that he learned to love the taste of eating shit.
Oh, good. 10 points. 10-point pun there.
And that's his personal trainer or masseuse or something. Some dude is banging this woman covered in Vince's shit.
Oh man!
Look,
But, you
me
know,
and
the
him
people
are
have known
tight,
about
but-
it for years. You know.
Yeah, I've been watching that more than I've been watching wrestling matches. like cover,
Right.
like Lee
Lexar's into it.
Cole or whatever.
Our Truth and the New Day, excuse me, our Truth and Judgment Day was the ones that brought me back to WWE. But once that ends, I'm back to MLW, NWA, OVW, New Japan.
Memphis wrestling is pretty good too. I've been
Memphis.
watching that. Yeah.
What are you? 60 years
I
old?
heard.
Yeah. Pretty
Well,
funny.
don't you have a shirt that you could promote for Baby Snake Master 420? If he's 60 years old? No, not that one.
Whoa.
Your George Hackenspit shirts. And,
Oh yeah, that's a good call, Incher.
I thought you would pick up on it instantly.
No, I didn't. I actually did. I need to do it. So we've got 3. There's 3 new shirts. I only have pictures of the 2 here, but
Ed Farmer Burns.
Farmer Birds, Ed Strangler Lewis, and George Hackenschmidt is also available. You get
Hell
those
yeah.
at the Pioneers of Professional Wrestling. There's a store. Check it out. Check it out on Facebook. It'll link you to the
Nice.
store to buy these shirts. Boom. They're pretty rocking.
Nice shirts. Yeah.
I need
That nice vaudeville look. I like it.
Yeah. Turn of the century wrestlers. Lexar sleeping or pretending to sleep. Then he gets that stare. Looks like a serial killer.
If we had a yearbook for In Your Head, he would be in like most likely to kill somebody.
He's gonna go wash all the scum off the sidewalks.
Do they have Impact Wrestling in jail?
Of course.
Yeah, the
Probably.
channels.
Well, there's a lot of
on the-
impact in jail.
You
Yeah,
gotta
there's a
keep
lot.
the inmates
A
entertained.
lot of impact in jail. Total nonstop action in there.
Oh, man.
Emphasis on the
But
A.
You
Can't
you've
get
been in
enough
jail,
of the
haven't you?
adrenaline rush.
Lexar, you've been in jail, right?
Only for a bit.
Oh man.
Did you watch wrestling
got-
when you were in there?
No, but there was like this inmate who like had problems with another inmate, with these female inmates, and I told him like just call them like a dirty hose or something, and like
Yeah,
he
girls like
dirty hose, and like he
I
called
never
them
thought
dirty
of that
hose, and
I never thought of that.
he got angry. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's entertaining.
Did you join a gang?
Did you see any total nonstop ass pounding?
Mm-mm.
Did you drop the soap?
On
Nope.
purpose?
I only been in for like 2-3 hours.
Then you got in there. You're like, whoops, I dropped the soap, fellas.
Boosters Ghost admitted that he's been in jail too. So
Yeah, I did shop with a cop and I got the tour. That's when I went to jail. Shop with a cop.
Scared straight in junior high.
Straight? Nah, they scared me gay. Like,
Whoa.
holy shit.
You ever want to go back, Lexar? Did you like it?
I want to go back to the strip club.
You'd rather go to a strip club than jail.
Mhm.
How about that?
Wow.
Strip club in jail too.
Really going out on a limb there. On a Raw vignette for Andrade says that he had to leave WWE to remember who he was, and now he's back. Isn't that what everyone says? Like, isn't that what Punk? Everyone says the same bullshit.
Same writer.
Yeah, it's right the same thing for everybody. I had to leave the combat.
I don't know why that Ronda Rousey talks stuff about me. It's just that, I'm getting a phone call. Yeah, Vince. What is it? Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, it seems like you got to go out there and say, this is your home now, Andrade. Have fun.
How long before he starts bitching that he's not being used right?
3 months.
Yeah, it can't be that long.
On this day, Kevin Owens defeats Sami Zayn by technical countout to become the new NXT champion at TakeOver Revival. What are your favorite memories?
The hell is a technical countout?
I don't know. It's very
Right?
I thought you couldn't win by countout a title.
Yeah, not technical knockout.
The hell?
TKO.
TCO.
Lame.
No.
It's one of the Duchess of the Queensberry rules. It sounds like.
On this day in 2002, Maven defeated The Undertaker to become the new hardcore champion on SmackDown.
Now he does YouTube.
Wait a minute. So
Yeah.
he's the one who actually beat the streak.
That's exactly. I didn't even know Undertaker was ever hardcore champion.
Oh yeah, remember that?
No.
No.
It's when he turned heel on Jim Ross and
What
Tombstone.
a lame title to give The Undertaker, the hardcore championship.
yeah, they gave him the hardcore title. Yeah.
The one that's all broken.
Then he lost it to
taped together.
Maven?
I mean, I would too. I'd try to drop it to the least important person.
All
Man.
spray painted. Like, broken and shit.
Not the pinnacle of The Undertaker's career.
Like, yeah. Maybe this will give it some prestige.
With TNA taping next week, the first TNA shows without Scott D'Amore, will they make you watch a show again? No, I actually been interested in it, but now I don't want to watch it now that they fired Scott D'Amore.
I'll
watch it. Yeah, I was
you
kinda-
weren't watching it with Scott D'Amore.
No,
was
but I
kinda
actually was interested. I said this for weeks.
They'll just bring back Russo probably.
He was making it look good.
Yeah, well,
I watch him on my Impact channel here.
yeah, from what, 5 years ago?
Yeah, but Lexar, you said good riddance. You were like, get rid of that bum.
Yeah.
See,
Has Intra played the new Spider-Man game that came out a few months ago?
No. What is it?
Son of a bitch.
What's,
And
I'm not even aware of what it
Yeah,
is.
that's funny.
Spider-Man.
Is it like the?
I don't know.
I'll Google it.
What is it?
I'll AI
Madam
Google it.
Web, the game.
yeah, it's just a guy in a theater masturbating. Wait,
Man, that Madam Web movie was real shit. Real shitty film.
People
I
shooting
figured
webs
that guy needed
everywhere.
to do that to entertain himself. He was like, "Holy
You
shit!"
guys
this is
crack me up. I'm
boring."
going to mute my mic. I'm just going to be laughing all over the place.
I just got my visa approved for my trip to the USA in April.
Oh shit!
It cost me $21.
Yeah, visas are pretty
Now,
cheap.
is that
The
what everyone
tripping's
pays, or did he have to bribe the?
Don't forget your bulletproof vest.
Oh damn!
Mm-hmm.
I thought he's been to the U.S. before.
Yeah.
You probably had to get it renewed or something.
Why does
Get a green
you need a
card.
visa just to come here?
Well, the
Yeah.
borders are always open, so you could just come in anytime you
Mhm.
want.
He
That's
doesn't
not
cross
the way it works.
border, he flies here. Was he fucking swimming
Not
across?
officially. Not officially.
Just coming in by freight.
Oh, man.
TNA wrestling exercises. Yeah, we mentioned this. We mentioned this thing one too. Yeah, this is so stupid. They denied Nash's. Nash wanted to be at the match, and he denied it.
Like, how can
All
they
right.
even deny him at this point? It's not like he's going to wrestle anymore.
Yeah, what's even the point of this?
Do they own Kevin Nash from showing up with his
He must
friend?
be on a Legends contract, but
Still, that's rude.
No, he's not fighting it. So
I would.
let's see. Dobbs Dean Maya, do you steal sausages from people's plates when they're not looking? Are you a sausage thief? Nope.
like, who's sitting around with a plate of sausages? Like, what the fuck?
Well, Bangers and Mash is pretty big over in the England town. Last time I was there, that was where I ate the first night when I landed. I went to my hotel in Soho, and I was looking at the maps, and right around the corner was a Bangers and Mash restaurant, and all they served was sausage and mashed potato and gravy. You had a choice of like 5 different sausages, 5 different mashed potatoes, and 5 different gravies.
That sounds good.
It was good, honestly.
Did they warn you about sausage thieves?
Yeah, you gotta watch your plate.
Yeah. Has
How can
anybody?
you say no, lady?
Everyone told me how expensive it is to eat in London, but I didn't think it was. And then it dawned on me a big thing is, they pay their servers like a good wage, so no one expects tips. So you're saving $5-10 a meal. So it's actually not too bad.
Yeah.
Well, we all know Intra loves chicken nuggets. And we all know he hates Cody Rhodes. But is he willing
Definitely.
to put up some chicken nuggets up Cody's ass?
What?
Ludite expressed what all of us were thinking.
So why am I putting the chicken nuggets up Cody Rhodes' ass?
Oh no, it seems like a waste of some good nuggets.
No, it's your job to make sure that they go all the way in.
Dang.
Maybe it's a new type of colonoscopy.
Just shit in a box, Cody.
A daisy chain of chicken nuggets.
Go probably be popping in soon. He's like, give me the nuggets up there.
You put the nuggets in and then you feed the tube through the nuggets.
I don't understand this question. But
I'd
if you were
expect better from our listeners.
If you were gonna shove
Why
nuggets
would you?
up someone's ass, what kind of sauce would you use as lubricant?
Hot mustard.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe they were saying that was the sauce, like Cody's ass
yeah.
juice. Maybe is that what? It
Damn, is that what you'd eat?
No.
It is truly the American nightmare.
I say
Jonathan
horsey sauce.
Johnson
Is
wants to
horsey
know,
sauce
he
is
just
my
likes
go-to.
What is sweet sour? I'm a sweet and sour guy too.
Horsey sauce.
Horsey sauce. What is that made out of? Horse?
It's delicious. Arby's.
Oh, I don't have Arby's here. Christian Calero, that's a Lexar. He wants to know WWE is erasing Brock Lesnar from its history after his name was in sexual assault allegations. It was originally planned for Brock to take on Gunther at WrestleMania, but now those plans are scrapped. Are you sad? Nope.
No, not really.
I said, fuck him.
I guess I would be sad for Gunther if he was going to go over, but yeah, screw it.
Yeah, but
He doesn't need to look bad by
they're gonna replace him with Braun and a lot of Braun Breaker.
That's sweet.
I'd rather see Braun Breaker. I honestly, besides, first of all, I don't even want to see the guy if he's like, if he's this pervert, not just a pervert, but like this gross dude. But I also have been pretty bored with him for years. He wrestles, he comes in, wins the title, does the same match over and over again. It just hits like 3 or 4 big moves over and over. That's not very interesting to me.
Yeah.
So did Braun Breaker sign to SmackDown on Friday, Steven?
Oh yeah. So Nick Aldis did this whole segment where he had Braun Breaker sign a SmackDown contract. Yeah. So Braun Breaker
Weird
is
as
a
why
SmackDown star.
they're having him start a feud on NXT with the Good Brothers. Jack's
Oh,
favorite
the Good
tag
Brothers
team.
are on NXT. Yeah.
Gallows and Anderson.
Well, if he beats them both, I'm good with that.
It's him and Baron Corbin.
So, yeah.
And they're the tag team champions.
Well, Seth Rollins called CM Punk a broken down old man. Your thoughts?
yeah.
It's not even that I disagree, but it used to always be like a thing in wrestling. You wouldn't say this kind of stuff because what good does it do your company?
Yeah. You
Like,
might
yeah,
not want to.
well, people are like, yeah, I guess he is. Like, okay, well, are we supposed to pay to see him now? Like, Eric Bischoff said that AEW should hire Scott D'Amore.
Someone should.
Yeah, I don't know. Not against doing something with trying him out. I don't know. Lexar, lots of wrestling personalities were in attendance at the Super Bowl last Sunday night in Las Vegas, including Rey Mysterio, Jimmy Uso, Naomi, Sasha Banks, Britt Baker, Bayley, Titus O'Neil, and Dominic Mysterio. Are you intrigued?
I was kind of thinking, like, I saw Rey Mysterio's seats, and he was like pretty far back. It kind of made him look like a chump, if you ask me.
It's all a psyop.
Yeah,
It wasn't even him. It was just some guy in a Rey Mysterio.
oh, well, I'll take it back then.
I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe it was him.
He was gonna do the biggest 619 ever.
I
just think it's like he's a WWE like superstar, and here he is. He's like in the nosebleeds.
Dang. I was not home for the
You probably didn't want to pay the $35,000 a seat to sit.
I was in Boston doing something. When will Jonathan Jackson and Dobbs agree that the Weeknd songs have a WrestleMania vibe and feel more than any Bad Bunny song?
I mean, the fact that it's Lexar asking this, I mean, it should already tell you. I'll never agree to that. How dare you besmirch the name of Bad Bunny?
Who cares?
I think
Who cares about the
You're the
Weeknd?
one who asked it.
I think if the Weeknd would write a song called like Stevie
I'm old and
Ray,
I suck.
or if he wrote like another wrestling song, like some
Cody Rhodes.
No, if he
Forget
wrote
both
that,
of them, I think they need to bring in Chubby Checker and the Fat Boys.
Oh shit!
And the twist.
I was just talking about that the other day.
The twist again.
Yeah,
How
the
did
Twist
that
Again
come?
song. I was talking about that.
Chubby Checker and the Fat Boys. Let's do the twist. Now that's what would bring
At WrestleMania?
all the
really
kids to
cool.
WrestleMania.
They can twist again.
Exactly. What happened to the wrestling fan dating app?
What?
I don't know. Does it still exist?
There's a fan dating app.
What
There was. I remember we talked about the back in the day.
It's
It
called
was
Rat
probably
Bag.
99.99999% men and 0.00001% guys pretending to be women.
Sounds like Second
Can
Life.
you imagine being a woman on there?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I think I dream
It'd be like so many cocks.
Tag me at date.com. Is that it?
Let's see, Data Wrestler. What's this? DataWrestler.com.
Hell yeah.
No, I think I got it here.
Go on a fun date and have a body slamming good time.
So they like manhandle
wow.
you and stuff
A
on
male
the date.
How old are you, Alexa? I'll put your age in here.
Why?
I'm signing you up.
He wants
Is
to
it
get a
even-
fisherman suplex done to
What's
him.
your boy? What are you, 22 or something?
I want to go with Carvana.
What's your age? It's answering.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
40 something.
You're that
30
old?
something.
Damn, he just turned 48.
Jesus.
Not really.
You don't,
say
you
you're
don't
older
even
than
know
Jack.
your own age?
Yeah, it is 40. WrestleMania 40.
You don't know your own age?
Yes, I do. It's 40. WrestleMania is following my age.
Look,
It's 40.
I know you're obsessed with wrestling, but I'm talking about your actual age, not the
He's
age.
saying
It is 40.
he was
It's
born
40.
when the first WrestleMania.
Or
He was born on
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
Yeah,
He's
he's a WrestleMania baby.
probably conceived at WrestleMania.
It's conceived of Hulk Hogan
Oh,
versus Andre the Giant.
Mommy
Oh,
like
fuck yeah.
was watching.
No, it'd be Hulk Hogan and Mr. T take on Paul Orndorff and Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
Mm.
We could hear your mom
Mm-hmm.
earlier. I think I took you out of the group. What's your zip code? I'm signing you up
Trying to
why do you
dox
want to know
somebody.
my zip code?
because I needed to sign you up. The
God damn it.
New York City is a huge place wherever the hell you live.
I live in Jersey. I live in Jersey.
God, you're no help. You don't know your age. You don't know your zip code.
Keeps the authorities away.
His mom writes his name in his underwear.
Right.
Zip code. Oh,
Yeah.
Told you that.
I write my name in my underwear. I should. That would be funny.
In
Do you write
yellow.
your zip code on it too?
You
Write
should.
someone else's
Totally should,
name
man.
in my underwear. Sorry.
Yep.
Nah, I gotta forget this.
Yep.
I'll never get an email out of it. I don't know his age. I don't know his zip code. I'll never get an email. God, trying to help a guy out and get Lexar a date with a wrestler.
I don't want to date a wrestler. I want to date a female
Well,
wrestler.
ask the question.
Just like hold your ID, your driver's license up
What
to
if
the
I can
screen.
get you a date with Hoodfoot?
He prefers they be unsuspecting.
Oh,
Here, let me take a screenshot of your ID. Just come on, just put it up in front of the camera.
What? And why not
I'll
your
be
credit
ready.
cards while we're at it? Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Turn it around.
Don't forget the
Get
CBC
that
number.
little number. Yeah.
dating
Yeah,
site for
turn
wrestling.
I'm
back and
good.
forth.
So this is 5 years ago.
I'm good.
Well, I was going to try to sign you up, Lexa, but you're no help, so you're on your own.
I just go to strip clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you're going to find true love. At
Some
the
do.
strip club.
Some do.
Until they run out of money.
When
Hey,
you go
Andrew.
there, are you looking for real love, Lexar?
I just came there to smack booty.
Whoa.
Bring the plastic bag. What were you gonna ask, Hincher?
Yes.
Oh, just trying to get him to stream on Twitch again. Trying to get him back on Twitch. Yeah.
We're
I did the
in your
last
head
few
right now.
days. I had some Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but I just kind of do it, and I'm not really putting a whole lot of effort into it. But
We'll put some effort
Oh,
into
put
it,
effort,
big.
man. You're gonna be big, man. You could be the next case of.
Stop. Nope,
No.
you're not. Oh, I half-ass.
I was gonna.
Actually, you could be bigger than queso.
Damn, you're
Oh.
gonna be bigger than cheese dip.
Oh,
That's right. Hell yeah, I'm salsa, bitch.
Fuck, you might graduate to bead dip.
Lexar wants to know, what are your plans for Valentine's Day? You've got 53 weeks or 51 weeks to prepare.
It's already over.
It's the platable.
I
Oh,
bought this
next
from like
Valentine's Day.
clearance, like half off. It was like $12.50 for this huge thing.
hell yeah.
So I have a
You
I have
got
a,
it till
almost
next
a
year.
dog.
What did you do for Valentine's Day, Lexar?
Nothing. Stay home and watch the Impact.
Nothing
Dang,
in
I got the smart TV. Have you ever made out with a stuffed animal or plastic doll?
What?
Now, Lexar,
Oh.
whenever you ask these questions, like the wrestling fan dating apples, I assume these questions are because they're things you've either done or are wanting to do. So, have you
Projection.
actually made out with a stuffed animal, or is this something you're thinking about doing?
Whoa.
I saw it on a movie once that they made out with a stuffed animal.
Was it one of these porns or?
No, it's an actual real life movie, but it's like
Was
one of
that a-
those like indie
When did you
films.
write this question?
Was that on Vertical
right
Limit,
now?
starring Chris O'Connell?
Did you
No, it
get
was
out of-
cliffhanger.
Did you have a plastic bag ready?
One
It
of
was
those real.
cliffhanger.
Whoa.
No, I'm not. Anyone else made out with a stuffed animal or plastic doll, and are willing to talk about it?
Bruce
You
probably
have?
does.
Well, he's got. Yeah, I can see that maybe.
You have to
Oh.
pull the. You have to pull the string to get consent.
Have you ever stuck
What?
anything up your butthole?
Only for OnlyFans.
See, the
I
last
had a
one-
colonoscopy.
So what's Lexar been up to lately?
you
And why are all his action figures missing?
you planning ahead for that future prostate exam, Lexar?
No.
Well, Lexar, what's the biggest thing you ever stuck up your butthole?
Toilet paper.
Damn.
The whole
Roll?
like a whole roll at once.
When you were in prison, did you have to smuggle like anything?
No,
Smuggled in some wrestling tapes or anything?
no, no. Although I
Some
do,
like
Oh, the prison
rosary
pocket.
beads or something.
although this upcoming next
Oh
Tuesday, I have-
no!
You guys
next
fucking
Tuesday I have
slave
jury
it.
duty.
Yeah. What?
Next Tuesday I got jury duty though.
What the hell's that got to do with butthole?
You might have to smuggle something into the court.
Yeah, you might have to go through a metal detector so to like, take out your like dick piercing or something.
Have you ever had
Prince
jury duty
Albert.
before, Lex?
Yeah. My brother has one.
Oh,
You guys really make it impossible to watch your show at work.
It worked.
Have you ever had jury duty, Lexar?
No,
Have you ever had jury? No.
I've been in Sandale plenty of times, but I got dismissed.
Right.
Something
Yeah, I've
tells
been
me you'll
on,
be dismissed on this one.
I just got out of jury duty. I just got out of mine.
Very boring. I was the what do you call the main guy in the jury? The
Foreman?
yeah, the foreman once. Mr. Trousseau is the foreman on jury duty. It was the first year I was
Yeah.
eligible, so I was like 21 or is there 18? It must have been 21. And so it's supposed to be jury of your peers. And it was all so it was a young black guy was the defendant, and it was a young white girl was the plaintiff, and the jury was all white people and mostly like elderly white people, but me and one girl. and I the whole time I kept thinking, oh God, I'm gonna be here all day because I think this guy's like innocent, and all these old white people, they're gonna, not that I'm not white, but all these old folks are gonna be like, he's guilty. But we actually all voted he was innocent right away, and I was like, "Dang." I was like, hey, I judge these people thinking they were all gonna be super racist, but they weren't. And then he killed the woman. No. But it was
Oh, OJ.
let's see. But also, the next time I was on jury, so I've been on jury duty a couple times. That was the only one that they had the actual trial. One other time that I was on jury duty, and I was still there for a while, but I didn't get assigned to any cases. But I was reading one of the Dexter books at the time, and I had it with me. And so during lunch or whatever, I was outside reading the Dexter book, and this old guy came over and he's like, "What are you reading?" I was like, so it was like this. I don't know which Dexter it was. It wasn't the first one, but I was explaining to him what the Dexter book. And he's like, "What's that about?" And I was like, "Oh, it's this serial killer who kills people, but he only kills like people who are guilty." But and he's like, "Oh, that's interesting." Anyway, the guy ended up being the judge because then when I went inside, he was the judge, and I was like, "This guy probably thinks I'm some lunatic."
Or maybe he was like, "Uh-oh, he's on to me."
maybe, or maybe he's like, "Hey, buddy, can you help me out? Because sometimes I have to release some people I think are guilty." Where am I here? Lexar, what's your dream female wrestling fan?
The one who likes wrestling.
Lexar is really horny this week. What was that, Jack?
I said the type who like wrestling.
That was 2 weeks ago.
The types that like wrestling and want to date Lexar. What is your dream wrestling fan, Lexar? So, if you could meet the wrestling fan of your dream, explain.
A brunette with big titties, Big ass.
Yeah.
Quirky
Yes.
personality.
No
Likes to
brain.
travel a lot. Likes to travel, but not a lot.
Rich.
Rich.
Stripper.
What about her personality? You said quirky.
Quirky, yeah. Quirky personality.
Shaved
Kind
or
of
unshaven?
Not sure you
Like-
run into her.
Like doesn't have her shit together at all. So-
Christian.
Christian.
She's out there somewhere for you, Lexar. Just
Gotta
looking.
keep
Well,
searching.
you might have found her if you let me sign you up to the dating app, but you were
Yeah.
like, I
It's
don't have
not
a
even
zip
real.
It is.
It was real. I was trying to sign you up. How many inches of snow have fallen in your area right now? None of them. Well, we have some snow left over from last time it snowed.
Probably just an inch. It wasn't that much.
How many inches can you take, Lexar?
Whoa.
No snow?
Whatever.
Should the this is Stephen Butler. Should The Rock replace me as the tribunal chief of In Your Head? We can't replace Steven.
No.
Yeah, we tell The Rock to get the hell out of here. We like, there's no replacing Steven.
Exactly. Unless we got Tatanka. But other than that, Steven, you're here for life until Tatanka comes in.
Tatanka would probably bust some armor.
Then you hit the brick, Steven. We got Tatanka.
All we gotta do is buy some armor. He come.
Oh man.
Yolanda, this is Lexar. Yolanda Saldivar, the woman who killed singer Selena, is getting a documentary series. Her side of the story, what led to Selena murder. Are you intrigued? And what are your favorite memories of Selena's murder?
What? Who the fuck is Selena?
I
When
never
J-Lo
knew about
played
it.
Selena in the movie.
She was the singer back in the
Favorite memories? What?
I never knew about it until the movie came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this new generation has no clue who she is.
She acted in Queen of the Damned.
What are
Nikhil
your favorite?
Callahan.
That's Aaliyah.
Nikhil Callahan said that he watched the Selena movie but wouldn't watch the Rocky movie.
Yeah, but I mean, look, I love Nikhil. He's a good man, but I mean, he don't know what the hell he's talking about.
I don't know. He's putting over Vertical Limit, and
You're all pumped for this Vertical Limit, huh?
I'm going to have to watch Vertical Limit. We'll see where I can stream it at.
Man, this is the night that Incher turned on Nikhil for in his favor.
Oh man.
Out of all, this is Lexar. Out of all the AEW mobile games, which one is Jack's favorite? All the ones I played have been really rotten. But so haven't a lot of mobile games are pretty rotten. So I have a hard time finding ones that are actually fun. But they're all the wrestling ones I've ever played have been really bad.
I can't find Vertical Limit like free with ads anywhere. It's all like you got to pay for Vertical Limit.
You got to get a smart TV like Lexar. It comes with a remote
I'm gonna see if it's
and
on
fiber
YouTube.
optics.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not on Tubi or anything. I don't think
You can turn it on and off.
I'm gonna
Dang.
check YouTube and see if
Mine
you
has
can
to
watch
leave
it
on
somehow.
forever. It can never shut off.
Tubi
Vertical
Or not
Limit.
to. Okay.
Ain't you? I thought you have a smart TV.
I do. I just had it on.
Then
earlier.
how come it doesn't show that movie, Vertical Limit?
Yeah.
I mean, it's on there probably, but you got to pay for it. You got to pay like $4. for it.
No.
I'd rather watch the ads.
Vertical
I think he's
Limit
lying
by
about a smart TV, Lexar.
I think so.
Yeah, I believe so. It's not even
can
smart.
watch-
It's just
Yeah,
basic plasma TV from like when it first came out.
DVD Vertical
Oh,
Limit
God.
Best Adventure Movie English. I could send everyone the link.
I have a Mensa TV.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start it. I'll send it to you, Incher. Here, you don't have to pay for it anymore.
Vertical limit.
And it doesn't
Damn,
have
like
any
he
bugs.
talks to his.
Send a link.
I put in too cool limit.
Damn.
It didn't
See,
even
it's
spell
not
the right
smart. I
two.
don't even know what you're saying.
I know. It shows how smart it is.
Vertical
I'll post it
limit.
to the
No
Facebook
habla
page
inglés.
There we go.
for
There it is.
everyone.
Vertical limit.
Hey. How
Let's
much is it?
see.
What's your
Voodoo at
vertical limit of your
$3.99.
butthole?
This is
Damn.
fucking free. It's playing
See,
on
everything
YouTube
else
right
you gotta have
now.
a subscription for. You gotta have a
Do you ever
subscription.
vertically oscillate your wiener?
Whoa.
I
To
could
the limit?
purchase it.
That's an old Beavis and Butthead line.
I could purchase it on Prime Video for $12.99.
Ooh.
And I
Fuck
will
that.
have vertical
Vertical
limit forever.
limit?
Forever.
You're gonna
I can
waste
have
your
vertical.
money on that bullshit. Freaking super chat in your head instead.
Yeah, super chat $5 help insure.
Vertical limit.
I just
What a
posted it on the
terrible name,
Facebook group.
Vertical limit. Where does Nikhil? Where do you find these movies? Are they like in like the clearance bin at Walmart or?
I am
It's probably brand new over there.
At the dollar store. When I was in London this last time, there's all these stores, the Pound Store.
Oh.
And I was like, what a silly name for a store. I was thinking like going to Pound Town. And then it took me
So Jack
days-
walked right in.
Of course.
Yeah, I was really disappointed. I was like, advertising. And it took me days to dawn on me that it's their version of a dollar store because it's the pound. I was like, oh, I get it now.
So you went to Pound Town.
Hell yeah. Me and Mitten. When I shared a flat with Mitten, this is a true story, like sorry, not bullshit like Intra tells you. He combed his hair with a fork. I'm
Like
dead
Troy
serious.
McClure.
Did he eat with the same fork?
Yeah, I don't know. He also
Just like
brought
had
like
it in his pocket.
he brought
Did
like
he-
4 pairs of shoes and 1 pair of pants.
Now, did he use a plastic fork or a metal fork?
A metal fork. We it was before Airbnb, but it's basically Airbnb, and we rented a flat. And he used a fork out of the kitchen to comb his hair. Which then I guess whoever stayed in there after ate with that fork. That was.
Oh man.
But
I
I'm
wonder
sure-
if he uses a spoon to like brush his teeth.
we read the flat said it was in the heart of London, and it was like an hour and 10-minute tube ride back and forth. That sucked. We'd be at the convention or festival till like 2 a.m. Then we get on the tube and not get back to our flat till like 3:30 in the morning. But we ended up having a good time anyway. We might go back this year. So Dobbs, Nikhil, me and Mitten might be heading on out to London. I'll bring these cages and
Pack your forks.
What are you going to London for?
I don't know. I don't know yet. Mitten wants to go to London. If I went though, I'd like to go to the AEW Wembley show.
That would be cool, yeah. I'm sure
Yeah,
we'll
you got
find the same
tickets?
impact,
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I do.
Do you get
London.
tickets? You got tickets?
No, but I'm sure we can get them.
On sale now.
Well, I want to make sure that I'm actually going first. Tony Obastas, would you watch a video of Lexar and Viscera tag teaming a gal? Like one that was recorded back then, or is it like
No.
Right now.
I,
See Lexar a corpse just fucking.
I can't deny that I would be
In a
Oh.
coffin the size of a queen size bed.
Can I do commentary and I'll sell it on the OnlyFans? It'll be on our Patreon.
King size bed.
Intro. How about this idea? Me and you do commentary over wrestling leak sex tapes.
Oh yeah.
You like this idea?
You can
Yeah.
talk
I'll
about
donate
Hulk
to
Hogan.
that.
Yeah.
You can talk
Got
about Hulk
Hulk
Hogan.
Hogan.
Like
Yeah,
you
the
guys can
Hogan
watch.
one.
You guys
That's a
can watch
great-
X Pac in China. Just,
Hell yeah, One Night in China.
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Well, that one wasn't leaked. That one's like, or was it? Was it leaked?
Yeah.
It was squirted.
Damn.
It was
Ugh.
Brock
page
Lesnar
is-
likes some leak.
yeah.
The Page and
I'm right
Xavier,
there with you.
Squirted again.
the Page and Xavier Woods sex tape.
Ugh.
Jonathan Jackson wants to know, suck what? Damn. Suck this. Booyah.
Whoa.
Ah! I met my
Mittens should
lollipop.
send AJ Styles that T-shirt.
The gay community.
AJ.
Jonathan Jackson, who do you think in the
Shout out to
Headyverse
AJ.
is into PP videos?
Who in the Headyverse would be into the Lesnar?
Probably Lexar.
Hmm.
I think Intra's admitted to being into that.
No, I don't recall ever admitting to any of this.
Well, I remember you saying that you could understand the pee, but not the poop.
The things
my-
you commit to permanent memory, Jack. Like, yeah, I don't know. I plead the fifth.
Maybe
No, it's just
you think Vic Schiavone?
what? Why'd you say Vic for?
I don't know.
He's at work too. I hope he turned it down by now. I'm gonna say probably
Bruce.
Patrick Howell.
Yeah, that could be Bruce. He seems kind of a dirty guy. I'm just kidding.
Sure.
I'm just teasing you, Bruce. You're a good man.
No.
I was
watched this
trying to
Vertical
include you.
Limit. Oh. Sorry, but it's all like close-ups of people's eyeballs and stuff to get around the copyright. It's all messed up.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure I could find it at the flea market for like $1.
When was the last time you've used a plastic bag?
Like in the Lexar sense, or just like a plastic bag?
A couple hours ago. Well, you think it was on a break? So
Yeah, that's why Intra took some time off the internet.
yeah.
Oh.
To use the
he
plastic
was
bag.
doing it for like 3 weeks.
I did
He
it.
really
Lexar
enjoyed it.
didn't tell me you had to lube it. He was just like, he was like,
That's
just use
Intra's
it,
idea.
raw dog it with the plastic bag.
That was Intra's idea, not
Intra
mine.
was either really good at it or really bad at it.
Fiction ain't no fiction.
Build up a whole bunch of static.
Hey, I was already last week, but Jack had internet was cutting out because of the storm.
Yeah, yeah, it was. We had a nor'easter last week.
And then you should switch your internet to fiber optics like I did.
It wouldn't have mattered, dumbass.
Yeah, that would have stopped the nor'easter.
Hell yeah.
The clouds would be swarming into Massachusetts, but they stop at that one point at Jack's house.
Just fiber optic.
Here was last week though. I trying out the plastic bag.
Oh,
Yeah.
Interesting.
Do you wear the plastic bag to the strip club, Lexar? Like, do you line your
No.
underwear in the plastic bag?
No.
No.
That is his underwear. He just
You just wrap yourself all up in case, in case anything goes down.
oh,
That's probably a good idea, though.
If
Gotta
I don't
come
have a
prepared.
plastic bag, could I use a bag of Doritos?
I don't know. It
Well,
sounds
eat the
painful.
Doritos first. I mean,
Are you
yeah.
still talking to the podcast?
But so wait a minute, you don't put it on first.
Red Hot
so
Doritos.
You get the lap dance in the middle of lap dance. You just unzip and start wrapping yourself up in a plastic bag.
I don't use plastic bags at all.
You lie. You've been saying it for like 2 years.
Lexar, this is now canon. You cannot take it back.
Yeah, you lie.
This is
Lies.
set in stone.
You
No.
moved to paper.
No.
Better for the
Paper?
environment.
Yeah, you need your own cloth bag.
Lexar's gone green.
Carry it around.
No bags at all.
Man, that's some crusty underwear. Then.
Speak for yourself, Jack.
Will you shed a tear when Cody finally finishes the story?
No,
Incher
I'll just.
would.
Nah.
Incher would because of he got angry.
Where
Yeah,
do you
he
go
upset.
from there after he finishes the story? Does he just retire?
Defend your title, duh.
Yeah, but that's not the story. The story is he gets it. Then that's it. He's the champ.
Like his
But it's not a
father,
beer thing.
like his father to lose it in 3 days.
I say just he never gets it. Just he is always trying to finish the story for years.
He's gonna, yeah.
He's almost gonna get
He's
it.
gonna have
Like-
blue balls from trying to finish that story.
It's like the reverse of the streak. He just never wins. He never finishes the story.
He almost gets it, and then Dustin jumps on the
Yeah.
Yonkers.
That would be
Like,
great.
he's like, he's 0-13 for the title.
Great.
What champion will be lame enough to finally lose it to Cody? Tazo, at what age will you retire from In Your Head? He's really wanting me to give it up.
I don't know. We'll never retire.
Dang.
Never. Ever.
At the age of 100. So we got 52 more years left. It's the
We're all like,
52-year countdown.
we're all like really old men going, hey, do you remember the Road Warriors? I don't know if that's cool. I don't know if that's cool or sad. I can't decide.
Did you mean Road Warriors 2000?
Yeah, with draws.
It would still be
Draws and the one. Or do you mean the one with Heidenreich?
Heidenreich one, yeah.
That was the best one.
Hell yeah.
That reminds me, like,
like Michael Cole.
horror groups I'm in. Like, it'll always pop up. Who's the best? Freddy Krueger. And it's like no one's gonna say the other dude. They're all gonna say Freddy. They're all gonna say Robert Englund.
The guy from
Someday
Bad
I'll
News
probably
Bears.
will see that. Like, what's the best version of the Road Warrior?
Rocco.
When
Didn't they have
will
Ahmed
Jonathan-
Johnson in it too at one point?
Was he?
No.
I think
That
he
was
just
a
teamed
nation.
with him.
Oh,
When will Jonathan Jackson prove his loyalty to the Headyverse and return to the program? He did it tonight, boy.
What you say?
never. I'm never coming back.
It's really
Oh.
just Al and Blackface. Damn.
Al
Al,
Al was
would
great.
Al would fucking do that.
man, freaking Al.
Man, that was such a trick, though. It was like I was waiting for Al just to start in and not let up and just be like, and then it's Jonathan Jackson. Tricked us.
Yeah, I
Andrew's like,
remember him.
"Ooh," and then he saw Jackson.
Put the plastic bag down.
I was the reverse.
I know I'm not as exciting as Al.
Once
It's all
I
right.
saw it was Jackson, to me it was like boom, rock hard. Metaphorically speaking. Mike
You had to throw that
Vesslar. A Maccabee, a Maccabee, yeah. A Maccabee, a Maccabee, yeah. A Maccabee, a Maccabee, yeah. Wants to know if you could pick one current or retired wrestler to start up and lead a new promotion that would have guaranteed TV time and pay-per-views, who would you choose? So would he have to be someone who could like work today? Is I guess the question. One wrestler. I can't say Punk because he just gets hurt every match. That's a good question. I don't know. I'd have to think about it.
Does he have to be famous?
No, it could be anyone that you think you could build the company around. I guess.
Drugs Bunny. Drugs Bunny from Hood Slam. Drugs Bunny from Hood Slam. I'd build a company around that whole Hood Slam thing.
Lexar might be, was it Tremont? That's his boy?
It's a California thing.
Schlack. Hoodfoot.
I'd build a company around
Ivar.
PCO.
PCO? You're going to start
Yeah.
a company around a 60-year-old man?
Oh, wow. Old school.
I like PCO. He's cool. A little
It's
PCO.
a car relay or something like that.
Yeah. I like
Yeah,
that.
Pierre Carl Ouellet.
Yeah.
What is the best milk for cereal? Skim milk, 1%, 2%, or vitamin D? None of the above.
2%.
The best
I
taste.
do not-
2%.
I do not like dairy milk.
Dry.
My favorite is fake milk from almonds.
Yeah. Okay.
Almond milk. That's even better, actually.
How
Yeah.
do you milk an almond?
I actually had an idea to make a short film where it was the vegan farmer, and the payoff was just the guy like milking a tiny almond. But I couldn't figure if it would be funnier if he's milking a tiny almond with like a magnifying glass, or was a giant almond with udders. But either way, I think
I vote tiny almond.
it's a good.
I
It's a
know
good.
extreme close up with huge hands.
You should have made that.
huge fingers.
Greg almond.
Yeah, it's just a short, so it's just
Greg almond.
the Greg Almond band.
Yeah.
Why
I'll help
isn't
you
the
build
Almond
gigantic
Brothers?
fingers.
The Almond Brothers should put out their own version of almond milk.
Well, they're dead. They're both of them, right?
Oh, yeah.
What if it's just dairy milk?
No,
though?
yeah,
It
They
all
call
reeks
it
like
almond milk.
weed.
just their
It's all like
jizz.
off yellow. Like reeks.
I
Okay.
think that was all the questions.
Seriously? Well, I got to go watch Vertical Limit. I know that.
I already am watching it.
Hell yeah.
There's a close up of some dude's foot with no toes on it.
What the
That was
hell?
all in the frame. That's
I think you hit the vertical limit.
Jack, would you be
frostbite victim.
Jack? Now, Jack, would you be upset if I watched the Wendy Williams documentary this Saturday night instead of AEW Collision?
No, you watch whatever you want to watch. I don't care. I mean, I'll think less
Lord.
of you as a human being and a man, but I won't be upset.
Your smart TV has.
I mean,
big
well, like
Wendy
at
Williams,
this
wow.
point in time, I can't really think of you any less than I already do.
Actually, my smart TV has that Nosy app.
It's a nosy
what's the-
smart. It's only smart. It's nosy.
No,
Like, what the fuck?
Nosy.
Get out of my business, TV.
You know, you have a smart TV when you catch it reading a book.
Nosy is where they show old talk shows like Steve Wilkos and
What
Springer.
a waste of life.
Well, if you want to watch Vertical Limit, that's the only movie you want to watch.
I like Maury.
You're gonna waste your time watching old episodes of Cindy Williams?
Wendy.
Who
You might also watch Ricky Lake then, man.
Better than watching Vertical Limit.
Don't you have balls? Aren't you? Aren't you a man?
Watch the
Well,
View.
would you watch Vertical Limit with Incher? Jack?
I mean, I'd watch that before I watch old episodes of Cindy Williams or what is her name? Reagan Williams?
Wendy Richter.
Wendy Richter. whatever it is.
Right.
I thought it was the chick from the Plasmatics. I think her name was.
Man, you're
You
never
that doesn't
gonna
watch
impress,
daytime television.
you're never gonna impress Geraldine watching that shit.
No, I'll watch that Selena documentary. So she's into that.
But all kidding aside, watch. No matter how worthless it is, watch whatever brings you joy, Lexar.
Oh, don't tell him that.
Exactly.
If watching old reruns of The View makes you happy, go for it.
Mm-hmm.
One day you pretend you never watch it, then the other day it's like your favorite show.
He's got to have his whoopee.
Before Whoopi turned woke.
Who's the better Goldberg, Whoopi or Bill?
Bill.
Yeah, Bill Goldberg's never won an Academy Award though.
And Whoopi Goldberg never won world titles, so there you go.
It'd be awesome if like
You never win world titles. You're booked to build.
Be pretty cool if Santa Slay won an Oscar and Bill Goldberg came in. It's like accept it. It's like, hell yeah. Playing Santa Claus was really a hard task, especially a murderous Santa Claus.
When I was a young Jewish boy, I never thought I'd grow up to be Santa. All right. These are hatchets that Pepe Petit sent me. He handmade them.
Oh wow. Bam.
I've seen some of his
Juggalo.
pictures of it.
Whoop, whoop.
Crazy stuff.
It's past my bedtime, so I must tap
Good
out.
night,
for the night.
Good night, Steven.
I'm out
All
there.
right, man. Thanks for the raw report.
Everybody's leaving.
Good night.
Good night, boy. Go watch your Wendy Williams.
Did I
This
actually
way.
make YouTube echo through the show?
What was that?
Did they start to echo through the show?
I think so.
Oh, sorry.
But I no, you're fine. I'm just kidding. But I'm probably gonna go to bed myself. I have to get up early, not real early, but I'm going to Boston tomorrow to do something. I don't know what it is yet, but
surprise.
Annabelle got a surprise for you.
Yeah, she bought tickets or something, but I don't know what it is.
What if it's like
I was just gonna look up events in Boston, but I'm not going.
don't do it.
Cats.
Even though I do think Wendy Williams is in town.
Damn. I would bet money that Annabelle would not buy tickets to Wendy Williams.
Yeah,
Don't they just give those tickets away though?
Probably.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in LA, you could get tickets to like game shows, like when you're walking around Hollywood Boulevard. I remember you could even get tickets to like, you weren't guaranteed to be on like the game show, but I wish I would have remembered what it was, but it was like a pilot for some game show. And you'd be in the audience and you had a chance of being like in the, being one of the contestants.
That'd be
Been
cool.
interesting. When I interviewed the guy from Supermarket Sweep, When you hear the beep, think of the fun you can have on Supermarket Sweep. He said that you actually wouldn't win the money unless your episode aired. And that made me wonder if that was like for all shows. That would really suck.
That's close.
Yeah, you'd be on the show, you win a bunch of money, and they just never show it, so you never get the money.
Mhm.
And like, if you told anybody, they'd be like, "Yeah, I never seen you on that show. What are you
Yeah,
talking
lying.
about? You're lying."
To make you sign an NDA.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like they gave away $1 million or anything that show. I think the most he won was like 10 grand, or maybe not even that. And it's still cheap to even get it to you. All right. Well, we'll be back next week. The headies are coming. My boy Jonathan Jackson, he made a nice ballot to easily fill out. So fill that out if you have not already. We should be doing them very soon here. I don't know if maybe not. I don't know if I have time, maybe we'll put them together for next week.
Cool.
We should get them done.
I won't make it for this year, but hopefully I'll get on the ballot for next year.
I think quote. I think you're in line to be a rookie of the year in the next heading.
Rookie of the year.
Oh, in the next year. Okay, that's good. Next year, got something to look forward to.
Yeah,
Great.
you got a year to win over the Headyverse, win over the hearts of the Headyverse.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Moving up to the big times.
Just vote and let your presence be known.
That's so tough. Yeah, exactly.
Balloons and stuffed animals.
Or you might just become
Yeah.
a legend like Owl, and we never hear from you again.
Yeah, I'll be around. I was around from the old days.
I know, but we're just gonna pretend rookie of the year.
Yeah.
I think Clinton won rookie of the year for like 4 years in a row once, but there are no rules here on In Your Head.
Well, we know he fixes elections.
Well, let me be perfectly clear. I did not fix the last election.
All right. I will be back next week talking wrestling. I know Chubby Dudley will be coming to the show soon.
Awesome.
Oh, excellent.
Welcome to Chubbyville.
Cool.
That'll be fun. George South will be on sometime this year for our 20th year of In Your Head. But we got to plan that one out when we get a lot of time, because we're going to sit back and listen to George South for hours. And I don't mean that in a negative. That's a good time. All right. Until next
Did you ever have Kenny Bolin?
No. Never had Kenny Bolin on.
No, that never happened?
Jack wrote a
No,
song
he
about
unfriended me on Facebook. I'm not sure why.
it. Doesn't look like it's that.
Yeah, he does. He does that. He's off and on with it.
as far as I know, I never said anything. Maybe I did have him in my rap.
Swollen like Kenny Bolin. I remember that.
And I do think someone actually tagged him in that. And I'll be honest, I think it wasn't long after that he unfriended me.
He's like, how dare he?
He's like, what do you mean swollen?
It's like Kenny
My
Bolin.
dick is swollen like Kenny Bolin. Someday I'll do a follow.
Well, maybe.
It's hard to follow up on the greatest rap song ever written.
It was just like DJ Curly Bear. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. Intra's a big fan.
Oh yeah, for sure. Biggest.
I played that song for my mom once. That was kind of embarrassing.
Yeah,
I'm sure she was proud of me anyway, though.
She was. Yeah, she was. All right, let's play we'll be back next week. Thanks, everybody. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the Headyverse, Venmo or Super Chat or PayPal to help out the show, help support the show. If you can't do that, at least definitely hit the like button, subscribe, leave some comments, and share it out to the world. And we will be back next week.
Andre the Giant. Andre was big, yeah, yeah, yeah. It was not small, no, no, no. Andre could drink, and he could fight. Drink, 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 and a fight, fight, fight. Andre was big, yeah, yeah, yeah. It was not small, no, no, no. Andre could drink, and he could fight. Drink, 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 and a fight, fight, fight. Andre the Giant. Andre was big, yeah, yeah, yeah. It was not small, no, no, no. Andre was great, he was not bad. A great big heart and a great big man. Andre was big, yeah, yeah, yeah. It was not small, no, no, no. Andre could drink and he could fight. Drink, 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 and a fight, fight, fight. Andre the Giant.
From Grenoble, France.
Nah! Man, I thought Bruce was John Cena there for a second.
Yeah.
We couldn't see him? Oh.
I couldn't, yeah. Al's back.
Hey. Wait.
Looking good, Al.
I'm
All
glad.
right, folks. We'll be back. This is like when you go see an MCU movie and you get the post-credit scene.
We're about to go to vertical limit.
There was none in Madam Web. Not only was that movie completely rotten, I sat there and I thought, well, maybe there's a post-credit scene. And I sat there, and so did most of the theater, and then nothing happened.
Really?
I was like, God damn, this movie completely sucked on every level, and there's no post-credit scene. What a waste of time.
Should have brought up
blows.
Bullshit. Total bullshit movie. Now in 10 years, Nakia will be like, what are your memories of Madam Web?
For sure.
He's writing it down so he doesn't forget.
That like female Spider-Man thing.
Well, I think the actual villain is like this old blind woman, but it was like this hot young woman in the movie. And she's a villain in the comic, and she's like a hero. I didn't know.
Yeah.
It sucked, is what I'll say.
Convoluted.
The cartoon.
Complete trash film.
Dang.
No redeeming qualities whatsoever. The villain, his delivery was so bad it made me laugh, so I'll give it that. That's the best part of the movie. It's so bad it kind of made me laugh.
Was it like a named villain, or was it like a?
The only reason I
weird
know
villain?
the villain is because I play Marvel Snap on my phone, and I knew from that game that it's Spider-Man 2099, but it is never mentioned in the whole movie. They just assume you know. Which I only know because he's a character in the game I play on my phone. And so if you didn't play that and you don't read the comics, I don't know what the hell you would think.
I read the comics.
And then I told my brother, and my brother's like, well, he's a hero in the comic. So in the comic, Madam Web's a villain, but in the movie she's a hero, and the villain is a hero in the comic. But in the movie, he's like this real asshole who poisons people to death and wants to kill a bunch of teenage girls. So, I don't know.
Right now.
Suck!
Hard.
The woman, the hero.
The movie sucked.
Everyone will love us.
All right, we'll be back. Fuck Madam Web. Bye. Bye.